Get a moment of your time. All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want now. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk.
What it do? It's your boy back in the National Trunk Radio, episode 17 going down. SB Press in the house. Y'all see him right here next to me, you dig? But hey, we about to get these music videos going. So shout out all the artists who submit these music videos. We got some dope music videos. We got a lot of females this week, so shout out to all the female rappers out there. So let's get it. You feel me? We're gonna start this off with my boy Nick Freeze. Everything freezes. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Like, subscribe, share, all that shit too.
She just want me to herself, yeah, only me and no one else. Nah, something she ain't never felt, wanna be inside a ring like she fighting for the belt, yeah. Top flight, top shelf, wanna be the top gun, then you gotta drop some, pop some, keep it 2 G's where they shot from. Man, they spell my name with 2 C's, where you not from, Tryna cuff, tryna lock one. Friend said she need a man, baby said she got one. Hey, tell her mine ain't on, cause I ain't on the type of time we on. Nah, never that. Right or wrong, she ride along. And understand sometimes I gotta ride alone. Even if it get rocky like Sly Stallone, she gon' stand for the boy like the line is long. But who better to do you better? It's true, we shoulda knew better. Thinking that you could do better, but you never. Nah, you'll never find a nigga this fly, find a nigga this clean, find another nigga this cool. Nah, keep it real, baby, I know what you feel. So she tell me they don't love you like I do. Better late than never, never late. It's better never tripping when we laid together. We could change the time and change the weather. Cop a ticket for a plane whenever. I mean really though, whatever you think, whatever you like. It's a sweet feeling when you really setting a life. Trying to hit a couple buttons, hope I'm pressing them right. And hope you ready for the rest of the night. Look, it's not a lie, not at all. You can come tonight and slide tomorrow. Then I find myself inside your walls. From the morning, noon, and right to dawn. AM to the PM, I be gassing shit. Put that ass to sleep and I ain't even need the activist. Tapping it, till she tapping out. Almost had to quit. Real good love, shawty, you know you ain't had it since. Who better to do you better? It's true, we shoulda knew better. Thinking that you could do better, but you never. Nah, you'll never find a nigga that's fly, find a nigga that's clean, find another nigga that's cool. Nah, keep it real, baby, I know what you feel. So she tell me they don't love you like I do.
Can I get a moment of your time? All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want now. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up.
She know the stoner, baby. Come suck on my boner, baby. Wanna see how show you, baby. Look, got a little white bitch, yeah. She got a tight grip. Bring it back on the the night shift, look. Yeah, got her up all night. Q7 bitch all white. To get it all, give her all pipe. Last bitch lit, but it's alright. Better name none of them, they all tight. And they all with the shit, get your jaw right. They ain't gotta bark, cause they all bite. You see this cash, girl, you want it from me. I see that ass, go and work it for me. Go and do your dance, go and do your dance. Let me see your dance, let me see your dance. You see this cash, girl, you want it from me. I see that ass, go and work it for me. Go and do your dance, go and do your dance. Girl, let me see your dance, let me see your dance. Lies. She in love with the gang gang. I been nothing in my main thing. Don't you go for this chain chain. Hey, real smooth with the lane change. Most niggas gang bang. They nigga got a lane name. Hey, let me see that little trick, bitch. That left right little trick, bitch. Smacking, baby, I don't trick, bitch. Close the door, flip switch. My side of town, rich crips. Fuck you, dipshit. And I bet the last hoe missed this. Hey, you see this cash, girl, you want it from me. I see that ass, go and work it for me. Go and do your dance, go and do your dance. Let me see your dance, let me see your dance. You see this cash, girl, you want it from me. I see that ass, go and work it for me. Go and do your dance, go and do your dance. Girl, let me see your dance, let me see your dance. You see this cash, girl, you want it from me. I see that ass, go and work it for me. Go and do your dance, go and do your dance. Let me see your dance, let me see your dance. See your dance. You see this cash, girl, you want it from me. You want it from me. You see that ass, go and work it for me, work it for me. Go and do your dance, go and do your dance. Do your dance. Let me see your dance, let me see your dance. See your dance.
Can I get a moment of your time? All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the
all the shit that I talk, I mean with every breath. I'ma say what's on my chest, on my soul, my mouth lethal. All the shit that I talk, I mean with every breath. I'ma say what's on my chest, on my soul, my mouth lethal. Everything about a check, nigga, still to keep a flex, never get caught lacking. Watch your homies, watch your people. All the shit that I talk, I mean with every breath. I'ma say what's on my chest, on my soul, my mouth lethal. Everything about a check, nigga, still to keep a flex, never get caught lacking. Watch your homies, watch your people. I know this ain't the shit I gotta do for me to make it. I would never snake my dog or take his credit. That's some gay shit. You not my gang, how dare you play me like I'm basic? For this little bit of fame, real childish, no fake. Ain't been rapping for too long, but by this time I get the basics. And I don't need a lawyer, nigga, the streets know I made it. Hooks been going crazy, be creative, know I'm talented. The ghost is a baby, ain't no need for no prerogative. The deuce, the 4 to 9, that's my shit, you know you owe me. I don't play by my respect, I'm the queen, bitch, you know me. If you thought it was a game, you ought to know you got me fucked up. You can't put that on Roy when niggas find out, baby, good luck. I'm blessed and highly favored by the best, I know I get mine. Stay humble, 10 toes, that's the reason you gon' feel mine. Ain't no pause button, nigga, I can't waste no time. Steady acting like a bitch, stealing hooks that won't reach stay line. All the shit that I talk, I mean with every breath. I'ma say what's on my chest, on my soul, my mouth leak. Everything about a check, nigga, still to keep a flex, never get caught lacking. Watch your homies, watch your people. All the shit that I talk, I mean with every breath. I'ma say what's on my chest, on my soul, my mouth leak. Everything about a check, nigga, still to keep a flex, never get caught lacking. Watch your homies, watch your people.
Can I get a moment of your time? All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want,
You hard for this one. get into it. Eat it up, put it down. Let me see you do it. How you do it? Aye, let me see you do it. Turn around, throw it back. Baby, get into it. Eat it up, put it down. Let me see you do it. How you do it? And the function to the neck, not for the conversation. Now I'm only posted in the section with an invitation. Baddies in my video, I call it proper presentation. This the type of beat to make you turn up and I change the station. I'm really hard out. I'm baddest little chick out the west, take care ho. I don't do the pull-up, not delivery, it's the journal. Not just like that, told the bitch to drop it low. Don't start playing, bitch, make it hit the flow though. Too many bitches looking crazy at the function, then I won't go. Kick little bitch in her shit, taekwondo. Too legit, stay out the mix, cause I can't go. Make that shit shake, ho. Like that shit about to break, ho. Let me see how you do yours, how you do it. Let me see you do it. Turn around, throw it back. Baby, get into it. Eat it up, put it down. Let me see you do it. How you do it? Aye, let me see you do it. Turn around, throw it back. Baby, get into it. Eat it up, put it down. Let me see you do it. How you do it? How she do it like that? I said, La mama acting drunk. Why she do it like that? She put the shit all together and then she threw it right back. And they say, how you do it? Bitch, y'all mad, we at the club going up at the bar with your dad. And he asked me how I do it, cause I do it like that. They say, how you do it? How you do that? How you do that? How you do that? How you do it?
Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, to your favorite tunes, straight out.
Just trying to stay busy while I pass the time. Learning to love myself while I'm on the run. Knowing one day I'ma meet my higher demise. The will of Allah getting me through the time. Shout out to street soldiers that dodged the feds. Peace to the God that never lost his head. Never lost sight of the divine while in hell. You knew all along while still shuffling the ghetto. Mr. Geppetto knew I had to survive it, so you mapped it out. I see now I'm so wise and now I need some privacy. Cause mental telepathy is damaging your space-time continuing. I wanna press rewind like I just sinned again. Yeah, and pour me some gin. My face is autonomous. Our empress is on top of this. Facts only initiative to conglomerate. Fly my shine. Cause my light shine bright, sacred diamonds and give her love, give her love. Ooh, baby, it's time to fly my shine, cause my light shine bright. Sacred diamonds and give her love, give her love. Ooh, baby.
Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tunes? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want now. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Straight out the trunk.
What it do? What it do? I hope y'all enjoyed those music videos. It's episode 17, you dig? Straight PodN. What it do? What it do? It's your boy Bank at the Name Shut Trunk Radio. We are live. What up, yo? Hey, fuck traffic, man. Fuck fucking traffic. Like, I'm trying to still calm down from being in traffic for 2 hours because a fucking Prius got banged up on the fucking freeway. Don't know what happened, but it was just a motherfucking Prius banged the fuck up. It's always something with Priuses on the damn freeways, man, that cause traffic out here in fucking LA. You dig? Oh,
got you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Got
sir.
you.
But man, what up, man? Episode 17, you feel me? Got gang in the house, BTW, what it do?
Man, you already know we here. What it do, what it could be. Hope it is what it should be.
It's me, LEG.
And you already know Slicks by the way. We up in this thing.
Got my nigga Red Eye back there too, man. What up, Red?
The voice.
The fly.
The
arsonist.
The arsonist. You don't.
Oh, you get,
Then take that back.
No, that's real. That's a real statement.
I don't like labels.
That's a real statement right there. You feel me? Got my man Rasheed back there. You feel me? Keeping us up on the Monday Night Football game. You feel me? Hope my parlay hit. You did?
You and me both.
Yeah, you feel me? Hey, we got a special guest in the motherfucking house today. You feel me? We got
It's your boy.
SB Press in the motherfucking house. I'm gonna do my whole thing, but hey, SB Press in the motherfucking house. You feel me? How you doing, son? What it do? What it do?
I'm grateful, thankful for being here. It's your boy in the flesh, you know, and can't say thank you guys enough, but you know me, I'm a gift giver. Shoe Pugs is one of our proud sponsors.
Shout out Shoe Pugs.
Over at, you know, Socially Acceptable. And you know, I do my little Oprah, you get some socks.
You get some socks.
You get some socks.
You
get some socks. You get some socks. And then my brother, you get some socks.
Love, I'm a sock man too. You feel me? I'm a sock man. I think me and Sneaky have a sock battle.
You ain't gonna win.
I don't think I will.
That is one thing I noticed.
What's up?
Y'all be on your sock game, so I was like, okay, this is gonna be easy.
I be on my sock game heavy.
Yep. You know, pugging and thugging, making sure y'all, you know, rock them rightfully so.
Yeah, y'all see that?
And it's summertime, so white socks.
Very comfortable. Good after the wash too. They reform after wash, so you can keep on wearing them. Very durable.
Hey, shout out Shoe Pugs.
Where's Shoe Pugs based out of?
So they're in a high-rise building in Woodland Hills. If shoes are your drugs, hit up my boy Jimmy at Shoe Pugs. I was just down there today. Takes care of me. Every shoe that I really wear, like literally, goes through them. All I wear is Nike SBs too, which hints the names. But yeah, man, like, I can't say thank you enough to you guys, so it was the bare minimum. You know, make sure I get y'all some shots, and make sure I get y'all some socks.
Shots and socks. We appreciate that. That bare minimum was a whole lot more than what we figure is bare. So thank you.
Man.
Speaking of, everybody take theirs already? Salud.
I've been drinking. All right. I'm drinking. Salute.
More life, more blessings.
Salute. I'm still trying to get situated from this traffic.
Don't worry about it. That's what this stream is about.
I'm still trying to get situated.
I was stuck in that traffic
I'm
as well.
still trying to get situated with the traffic, y'all.
Man, the people gonna realize and gonna understand that this is a stream, this is a podcast, this is live in the moment. This isn't no pre-edited stuff for y'all. This is for y'all to be in the room with us, not for us to be in the room with y'all. So make sure y'all join the chat, join the conversation. Whatever y'all say, we can see it. We will be reading back to y'all. And, you know, that's what it is. So don't worry about nothing, Bankhead. Roll that shit. Roll that roll.
Yeah, we Gucci, y'all. Say, man, how was y'all weekend though? How was y'all weekend?
I can't complain at all. It was hot as fuck. It was hot as fuck.
Hella fast.
Was this a 3-day weekend or was that last week?
That was last week.
Oh yeah, this shit
I'm
was
still on the last week, so I'm right there with you. Like, was this one or last one?
I think everybody was like, man, that traffic on last Monday was lovely. No traffic now, you know.
I was driving back from Vegas, so.
Ooh.
I left at 1 a.m., so it wasn't much that I came back in.
I seen your story. I be doing the fantasy football league and shit.
Yeah, it was. I went all the way out there for the live draft, and it was my first one. It was a very expensive draft that we got into, so I'm hoping for a very expensive payout. But right now, it's not looking too good. Week one, the parlays is going down. But I digress.
Look, I can take a loss. I be losing sometimes on this shit, right? I'm mad because I voted for Aaron Rodgers to throw at least one interception. We know Aaron Rodgers.
Nigga threw 4 tubs.
He's good for at least one.
I should have known it was against the Jets. I should have known. It was
check downs and just if it's over the top, it's only him or his player or the sideline that can get it.
That boy was looking like he was still 10 years ago.
Nah, he just had something to prove against the Jets. Next week he gonna be trash.
Nah.
They said this is the best he's looked since Green Bay, and I was like, well, yeah, because he didn't look like much with the Jets.
The Jets didn't have much. They were trying to build around him, so this just allowed him to go to a team that was already built around Russell Wilson. So now that he doesn't have that quarterback, he can step in and actually do the moves that Russell Wilson couldn't do because this was an actual quarterback. Like Russell Wilson can throw, but his mind is focused on too much movement.
Yes.
He got to figure out if he should run,
Rolling
if he
out
should
the
pass,
pocket.
left or right. So it's like with Aaron, he just knows I'm finna throw this motherfucker unless I see an open lane, then I'm gonna run it. But my job is to get this ball down the field, not to run it down the field. That's the difference, and you can tell.
Oh, definitely. But there is one thing I was like saying when he was on the Jets. It was like, man, they gave him practically everybody that he had. So how were you not able to succeed? Bearing the injury and all and everything, but you got Randall Cobb, you got Lazard. You got familiar faces to actually help you. Be what you used to be, and it didn't happen.
It's about that O-line too.
Mainly.
That O-line really matters. That O-line really matters.
They let that defense down. The defense is good.
Defense is always
solid.
I'm a Pittsburgh hater. Like I'm talking about when we talk about teams that is disliked, I don't say I hate any other teams outside of Pittsburgh and shit.
Why?
It was just a thing, like, and out of nowhere, people started becoming Pittsburgh fans back when they was doing Pittsburgh and Kansas City, like 2000.
You started seeing more terrible
2008, 2009. Yeah, so I'm like, you niggas is talking shit for no reason. Like, the shit that y'all talking towards us is uncalled for. I never seen y'all talking shit towards us. All of a sudden, y'all winning. I'm a Rams fan, but at the time, I used to vote for the Cowboys. So at that time, it was like, the shit y'all talking is irrelevant to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to go back and forth with y'all. So I became like, oh, yeah, that's what you doing? Fuck them. So it was just.
I fuck with Steeler fans. The fans I don't fuck with is Raiders and Cowboys. Those are the worst. But Steeler fans,
they are the worst.
Steeler fans, I ride or die with Steeler fans. I fucks with them. They ride or die. They all ride or die.
Fan club that is just really like it's killing me, and not even softly. It's the Swiftie fans. Whether you're not even a fan of actually Kansas City, but you're a fan because of what comes with it. So it's just like I'm seeing more, Travis jerseys, and I'm like, okay, well, just tell me 5 people on the offense. Can't even do that. It's just bare minimum stuff. It's just like if you can't name somebody who's not on a commercial or dating somebody in the industry, then are you really a fan of the team?
Nah. But hey, it gets the team money. They end up buying jerseys. They end up buying tickets, hoping they get run into the lady and all that other stuff.
That was very targeted.
Yeah, it was very targeted.
It was. Sorry.
Yeah, hope everybody get their parlays right. You feel me?
Have you guys seen that one special with Dave Chappelle where he's talking about, he's like, oh yeah, I'll be sitting here with rappers and Common and all of them, and they'll be like, yeah, it was hard in the PJs, yo. And he's like, I didn't live in the PJs. He's like, but I'll just sit there like, word. That's me with y'all right now, just like, yeah. Word.
But we'll get off the sports. We'll get back into the scheduled program. You feel me?
Hey, Bankhead Sports section coming soon.
Ooh.
Oh, that's coming, yeah. Episode, every Thursday type shit or something. It's coming soon. So stay tuned, man. But,
that bet hits.
Yeah, my bet. Yeah, anyway, I don't even want to get my bets.
I want to get into this.
I could have won 400 yesterday, but the fucking when did the fucking Bills and Ravens game ever go so high? Like when did they ever get like over 50 points? Like that pissed me off. That's why I lost my bet. But anyway,
They got 80.
You have very accurate mobile quarterbacks with decent running games, and they have wide receivers that can stretch the field. It's always going to be a high octane, even though you're expecting the Ravens to actually shut some of it down because the defense that they are supposed to bring.
Facts.
It's the first game of the season. Everybody just trying to be highlights.
Facts. Did y'all watch the VMAs though? I didn't watch none of that.
I didn't know the VMAs was coming up, so sorry for the lack of their promotion.
Right?
Yeah,
it's actually being watered down more and more.
Yeah,
you hear of it the day of or after.
I think I only knew about the VMAs because I seen Little Will at Elijah Banks' release party.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, one time he was like, yeah, I was like, I thought she was gonna be why you here? I thought she was in New York. He's like, nah, nigga, that's Sunday. You said I'm gonna be at VMAs with Little John and Slade. I was like, oh, for sure, that's easy, that's dope. But yeah, Doechii won, Kendrick won. You know, so they did a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne.
That's what's up.
Okay, I saw that.
Did they have any bats?
Bats? I don't think so. What's that nigga's name?
Youngblood. It was a
Nah, what's that old school? He's a rock legend. He came out and performed too. Fuck.
Rock
Gene
legend.
Simmons?
Kiss? Nah, it wasn't Kiss. Nah.
Well, he just said a rock legend.
No.
Yeah.
Thanks for no, but it wasn't Kiss. No, I know. I can't name him right now. I didn't write him down in my notes. But
what band was he in?
Bruh, don't get me wrong. I can't even tell you right now. It's.
Is it that guy from Aerosmith?
So you watched the awards or you seen highlights?
I just seen clips on TikTok. I seen clips on TikTok or on Shade Room where they did the little, you know how they do the fucking wardrobes, red carpets and shit, and just highlight the winners. So I saw that, but I didn't watch the show. I didn't even know it was actually going down.
So I feel like this shit is based off of social media now, and the awards is just for the presence to have the people, because the marketing that went on for this, horrible.
That's I like it.
Well, the thing is, nobody watches
really
TV anymore.
Everything is streaming.
Yeah,
Everything is streaming.
Everything is streaming. Like regular TV anymore. So
unless you owe. Which nothing wrong with being, you know.
Or Spanish. My parents watch Spanish.
They still watching novellas over there?
No, I watch TV. I watch Sports Center.
You know what my parents watch? I don't know if you guys.
I watch Martin.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know, but like Hispanic parents will very much watch this, and it's this channel basically where they put like all of this graphic ass shit that happens. So they'll be like, man was caught in the middle of the road on his motorcycle when an 18-wheeler drove right over him. Watch the footage now. And then they play that shit like 5 times, like with no blurred out or nothing. You just see this man completely get run over.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is that, like a TV version of Rotten.com?
Yeah, like
no,
just.
this is on TV. Channel 52.
Yeah.
That's why I be saying that. That's how
I hate that shit. I'm like that.
Watching Spanish news made me realize how censored we are over here. I'm talking about they over there showing you the body. They came through and somebody got shot. Body right there.
Oh, they showing.
They got footage. They're showing him get hit. The blood coming out.
The face might be blurred out, but the body is not gonna be blurred out
at all.
Like they gonna show you that what just happened. Like they showing you all the crimes.
What was it called? Al extremo. There we go. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like extreme TV right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Al extremo. Yeah, to the extreme.
But award shows ain't like how it used to be. Like, you know, growing up and shit like that, it's not how it used to be.
I watched the hip hop awards for the ciphers. I always
like they canceled that now. The BET canceled the hip hop awards. They canceled the Soul Train. I think it was the Soul Train or the Essence Awards.
It used to be major collab performances too that was getting people in. You know, Busta Rhymes, another individual you can't speak on. But when they came together, it was the performance, all the dancing and everything. You had Usher with Michael Jackson.
Speak on Diddy.
Diddy did it. But yeah, like
talk about R. Kelly every week.
Why you always bringing up Diddy every week? Like, dude,
you actually bring up R. Kelly.
What the hell? We can go through the footage right now.
Dave Chappelle, so I can see how that probably ties in. A lot of Dave Chappelle, a lot of R. Kelly episodes.
But it is wild though, man. Lizzo even said the music industry is dead right now. Like she said, and she's one of the big artists. She said artists is really just focused on they fan base. It's not about pleasing the masses no more.
Well, the thing is, when they talk about music is dead, are they talking about just the genre or music as a whole?
She didn't really be very specific, elaborate on that, but I'm thinking as music, as like trying to promote music, as trying to get a deal, and then that deal, you get some money off that deal, and you get to promote to the masses. Like your masses is your social media following. You know, she said the only person that promotes to the masses now and don't have to promote is Beyonce. And I probably could say Taylor Swift and some other people.
I mean, they're household names now.
Yeah.
You know, but that's it though. Like, you have to, if you're not gonna be a household name no more. You have to create that with your own following.
Like Beyonce's a person, like she can throw a concert tomorrow, and people will show up. Compared to like anybody else, like I'm throwing a concert tomorrow.
She could throw a concert in 5 minutes.
You're probably like a handful of niggas
out in 2 minutes.
We're back in traffic again.
Got you fucked up.
I'm having a concert here at this McDonald's in 30 minutes. That bitch comes packed out.
Hell yeah, especially give him a whole 30 minutes.
And the ice cream machine ain't gonna be working.
Yeah, and they don't give a fuck. Beyonce.
The problem with the music industry right now is the music industry doesn't know how to run the business.
Right.
We exploded into a whole new a new era of music right now that even going in there and getting a record deal is kind of hard to put on paper because of the way that the records are sold. So
the streaming era.
Exactly. So it's like, how can you really officially put down on paper how many streams equal this, and this? Okay, so if you can, then this is what we talk about, the numbers need to generate to, and it's like, this is not what you're writing down in the contract. The contract's going to sit here and say, you need to make sure that you sell X amount of albums. And then you go, they're not going to break down the business to you as an artist so you can understand what's actually going on. They're just going to tell you what they expect of you and the numbers that you need to achieve, but they're not letting you know how to achieve them. And then also, they're not really marketing in these right locations for your music. They're still doing it in an alternate route where it's like they're going to take you to this location, this location, this location, but for you as that artist, it may not fit who you are, because right now the genre of music is really stagnant to just being either females and talk about them shaking ass, or males talk about killing something. So it's like, how can we sit here and really take this to the masses how we really want to, outside of how we're doing it right now? But it's like, you have that, and then a fight for the independent. The independent artist is so big right now that it's hard for the labels to come in and try to put a harness on them. While these people are so independent, they don't have the full structure behind them with a team that tells them this is how you market something, this is how you promote something, this is how you stay, this is how you need to make sure that you stay doing this every single week, every month for the next 6 months to the 8 months until we start pushing the next album. But in between there, we need to have more videos than just you hanging out with your homies on a block shooting a music video with a cameraman. That you put a budget behind something. Even if you can't use a budget, if you have that big of a name, create resources. Oh, hey, I know the dude that owns this location or manages this location. I'm gonna see if I can shoot my video over here. Oh, my homie over here, I'm gonna reach out to my fan base and ask them, hey, I'm gonna be in this town on this day. Who got this type of car? Like, put the resources together and create and make it happen, and then put it out there. But it's like, that's what we're fighting for right now. Independence and mainstream aren't able to really keep up with the production of independent artists, and it's breaking things down right now. And that's where we are with this shit.
Algorithm is killing everything.
I highly agree.
So now that you explain that, then it's just the genre that's really just having issues.
So I disagree with it actually being an issue, just because what I think is happening, what actually is happening, and I think would be the cause of this rather, or that's the effect of this, would be that people are moving more from the mainstream artist, the one big mainstream artist, to a lot of very big artists. So there's tons of artists that we've never heard of, that we don't know about, that we will never meet, that we will never listen to, that are on the other side of the country, that are still making thousands of dollars a month off of their streaming right now. They are making a living, and they have tens of thousands of followers, sometimes hundreds of thousands of followers, people that are their fans, etc., etc. But we'll never know about them because they're so scattered now. So now it's not so much to where, only 10 artists are going to be making it through the season. Now it's like there could be hundreds of artists making it through, thousands of artists making it through the season. A bunch of new hits that are making people thousands of dollars. But we won't know about it because it's just so diversified. I feel like it's moving so much towards that's why it's now to where it's affecting the mainstream, and it's affecting the VMAs, and it's affecting all of these mainstream tools that we usually use to measure a genre or to measure the music industry. But you can't measure it like that anymore. You have to take into consideration all of these, I don't even want to call them smaller artists, I want to call them like big but not
up and coming.
But I don't even want to say up and coming, because it's like they're very established. They're just established at a certain level. There's the up and coming, which is like, the ones that are still kind of fighting to get to a spot. There's the ones who have a spot and are making a living off of it, and then there's the ones that are like, Rihanna status. So I feel like those ones in the middle are the ones that are coming up right now. I think like metaphorically it would kind of be the middle class of the music industry that's coming up right now.
Okay, so yeah, not underground.
Because I was literally gonna say, do we bring back the term underground? But it sounds like they're above it.
Underground, there's a difference. You can see an underground artist versus an artist that's well accepted. Because, like she said, if an artist that has streams, like she said, they're going to be torn. They're going to be able to get booked. They're going to be able to get booked on certain venues, certain festivals. They're going to be able to get those eyes seen on them. Versus an underground artist where he has to have a connection or might have to pay for something or whatever, so I totally see. But she was Lizzo was basically saying like it's all about moving towards the independency of yourself. It's all about how can you get your masses, your following, to build yourself up to be the new masses, or the new Beyonce, basically.
And it's possible.
And it's moving away from the motherfucking the labels, you know, but the labels they still trying to control shit and things like that. So,
well, there are like underground artists that do have a cult following. I consider J. Cole an underground artist.
What?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
No. He was up until he got signed to The Rock and then put out.
That motherfucker.
But before
that nigga took an elevator.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
But there was a pivotal moment, remember?
When J. Cole was an underground artist and everybody was like, oh, listen to J. Cole.
He's up next. But then his first like mainstream song. But then his first mainstream song was something where like he ended up writing a song afterwards to like apologize, talking about let Nas down, because he's like, damn, I was supposed to have my first hit be this really like conscious, this really message filled and amazing like presentation of myself, and it wasn't. It was, I believe, what was the song? I can't believe I'm blinking right now. There we go. Another I'ma see you again. Yeah, there we go. That one. It was a workout. It was workout. And then that was a song that he actually regretted having be his coming out song, because that's what introduced him to the world, when that wasn't really him. If you look at all his mixtapes and albums up to that, it's nothing like that. So I think, yes, he was underground, and then, you know.
Yeah, but people knew who he was when he was under, like, Childish Gambino.
I don't know. As a Saints fan, his Who Dat song was like his come out song to me. And from there, it was just an upward trajectory for him. So it was just like, I guess he did have a fine moment where you can consider him underground, but at that point, he basically, like, he skyrocketed, and it wasn't necessary you can consider him that. But no, I agree with you.
Who that? He pushed Who Dat for years. Like, he pushed that single for years. That's how people started knowing him. Like, I remember seeing Who Dat off on, I think it was, could have been 106 in Park. Could have just been on those channels on like DirecTV, the hip hop channels, where they play music videos in the morning type shit. And it's like, we're playing a new motherfucking song today. It was J. Cole, you know. So Who Dat? So he was pushing that for a long time to make before he was. Yeah, that nigga ain't underground. He was not no more. Just how like Wiz Khalifa was considered underground until after he made I'm gonna say Cushion OJ, then the nigga just blew the fuck up after that.
Because I have to remind a lot of people all the time, like, say that single, but people don't realize it because the techno beat that went with it. It's like, oh no, he's been doing this thing for a while. You just, some people are just late to the party.
Hold on, I want to clarify, what defines mainstream?
Bless you.
When you guys say, mainstream, what do you mean by the artist being mainstream?
Mainstream to me would be like, it's not just one place that knows who this person is. It's their name is everywhere. Like, if you go from California to New York and you talk about this artist, they know who this artist is. They can tell you like 5 or 6 of their songs, a couple of their albums. That's mainstream. Like, you're on festivals and all that, and you're not on like smaller cards. You're really like either headlining or opening up for somebody bigger, but you do have like this. You have a big following, so that's mainstream.
No mainstream artist is opening up for anything.
So Immortal Technique is mainstream?
I think Immortal Technique is underground because.
But what you just described is literally, he still fits the bill for all of that.
Yeah.
Is he getting radio play?
Well, he didn't say radio play. So is that how we're measuring it? If they get radio play, then they are now mainstream?
I say mainstream. I totally disagree with your motherfucking everything you said.
I felt that too.
I totally disagree. I feel like mainstream is labels, tabloids, gossip. Everything that you do is measured by the masses. You picking your booger in the motherfucking public.
You got the machine.
You got a machine behind you. Everything like clothes. You on fashion shows, Fashion Week. News. Everything that you do is critiqued and judged. That's what I feel like what mainstream is.
Internet, radio, and TV. That's mainstream. When you're all across each board, yeah, that's what I think it is. The shows come with it and stuff, but the internet builds that for you. You being on show, all that comes with it too. But yeah, I think that for sure.
Who won?
Vikings.
Damn!
Yeah, whoa.
I picked the Bears too. Fuck!
Well, that messed up my parlay.
Yeah, because JJ McCarthy was his first fucking year. He ain't gonna fucking do shit. You feel me? Like,
he won unanswered points in the fourth.
Oh, it happens.
Like you said, he has a good O-line. Good old line, you know.
It's all good.
Got a good running game.
And you know those purple eaters on the defense always got.
I know your boy Mo happy than motherfucker.
Mo probably at that game. Right
he probably he excited. But it's all good. But hey, now the music industry, our artists, I just feel like just continue to do what y'all build your following. You know, don't try to follow anybody. Be original. Be authentic. Have an authentic sound, but you can still be inspired by other people, but still just incorporate that into your sound. But don't try to duplicate that sound. You know, still trying to find your sound and find your way. You know, find your own type of beat and sound, and do you find your own identity.
In the words of T-Pain, do something else.
Oh, also, make sure you have a proper foundation. Make sure you're ASCAP to BMI. Stop not trademarking yourself before you walk into the studios with your amazing work, and the next thing you know, somebody else is putting your amazing work out with a different voice. Take care of yourselves first. I used to do artist development and manage artists. A lot of them are just very foreign to even knowing how to make sure they're presenting themselves properly in these rooms and stuff.
Oh, that's real. BTW makes sure artists' business is right. You feel me? So
I forget what episode it is, but yeah, check out our episode where we talk about ASCAP, BMI, and registering all your music on all platforms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta, and I like that you talk about trademarking because a lot of artists don't realize this, but they'll go inside these labels and they'll sign a deal. And when they sign this deal for X amount of money, maybe $50,000. Let's be nice. We're gonna be nice and generous.
Yeah.
$50,000. 3 albums. That's a lot, by the way. Right. But
50,000 for 3 albums.
Yeah, that's a lot, by the way.
That's not even equal money. Like, hold on.
What was this? But people be falling for this. You gotta remember, like, majority of these people, like DMX, was getting signed for $5,000 back in the day.
We saw this artist get an offer of $2,500 to sign.
But his work was also able to allow him to buy himself out of those deals too.
But that's always in the contract. Artists don't understand this, and that's what I was trying to say. So when these artists go there and sign these deals and think that they're doing something with this, what they fail to realize is that they did not negotiate in that paperwork, give me more money for you guys buying and trademarking my name. Because what you guys fail to realize is that you guys end up giving up ownership of your name, and these labels go out and they buy it and trademark it for themselves. And now when you try to leave this label, our business is funny anyway, and so how, they'll be like, look, you can get out the deal, but we still own your name for another 10 years. And if you want that back, then we're going to have to take, $1 million. Give us $1 million, you can have your name back.
Kevin Gates.
Yep. So it's like, please be aware of the situations. Trademarking is highly important. You can go trademark your name and copyright everything yourself before you go into these labels, so you can tell them, hey, I actually own this too. So if you guys want a piece of that, we can negotiate for a licensing fee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's game right there.
Bars.
You know? BTW game. This motherfucker. But hey, y'all got any music videos y'all gonna play?
That wasn't next on schedule.
I actually do got somebody that I've been this video, I like it because one thing that we've been talking about, I said one of the things that we've been talking about is the creativity to a video, and a lot of people don't understand that when you get a budget from these labels, it's a way to use this budget. So you can go out here and buy all the fancy cars, you can go here and spend all this shit on clothes. But if you can say, hey, I did it for the promotion of this video or for this, it's easier to write it back off to the label, and the label have to accept it. So something like Big Sad has done, he's an independent artist, but he gets an upfront from Empire for these labels. He did something like this. He went to Hawaii, he spent $10,000 at Louis, and then he shot the music video in Hawaii, in a hotel room, on the streets, at the beach, and everything else. So now all this is a write-off. Yep. And that's how you're supposed to spend your budget as an artist. So that's why I wanted to show him.
Some of you artists need to take some business classes.
Not get copyrighted. For real.
I was just about to say, hold on.
The creativity to a video.
He big.
I think he's one of those middle class. Then that's not putting him down in any way. That's just saying he's not like we were saying, mainstream.
Not yet.
Yeah.
He's on his way.
So we're gonna find out right now.
We're not gonna get shut down. It's just gonna say at the end of the show, it's gonna say copyright.
That means you go back, edit, and cut it out.
So it's all good.
You can download the video. Cut out.
Not even download. You can just edit it and cut it out of the stream.
You can do that in YouTube Studio?
Yes, you can cut out the stream.
Look at that, free game with sneaks.
You can speed up the video to where it's not right on point. Like, there's a whole bunch of ways of, I've definitely had to learn that the right way.
Well, I got videos of that say copyright. I'm like, damn. I'm like,
Then go back and cut them out.
I gotta figure it out, you know. But I gotta go to the message and see what you know they send the video.
Get into the
check out 2 weeks ago the episode on whitelisting to be able to have your music reviewed and played on other people's channels.
I'm gonna be promoting that more this week too about whitelisting, so I just gotta make better edits. Let's get it.
Video.
You know, since we everybody going around playing people that got questionable backgrounds and everything, you know, Young Thug and all that stuff, we're gonna sit here and let y'all know another questionable person. Shout out to him. He doing his thing as an artist, and he still continue to put on for himself, his label and his section. Big sad.
No feedback at all. Where the vibes at, man? Aloha, man. I know I can get thank you, man. What's up, man? Buff ass. Big buff ass nigga. I wish I had some dirt. I definitely would have popped 3 right now. Back to back. Just 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Thank you. This is sick.
Pants, shoes.
Hey. Bag, shirt, belt, jeans, shoes, purse. Come on, y'all see what's going on. Stop that. You niggas ain't never spent $10,000 in Honolulu. You hear me? And Louis Vuitton, blow a bag in this motherfucker, man. Like 10,000. You feel me? But I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Aloha.
Aloha.
My nigga. You going to work? You good? Yeah, aloha, brother. Aloha.
What it do? See, that's what I be trying to talk to y'all about when we say a little bit more creativity. Shout out to Big Sad for that.
Good shit.
You know, I like the song. The song is something that got me the most, but the video actually brings it to a whole nother level. I appreciate the branching out and showing people how to do things differently instead of keeping it right there on your block. He took y'all to Hawaii. Some of y'all never even seen that type of water before.
Right.
You know, a parrot.
A parrot, you feel me?
A full macaw.
No, that's dope. I like that. But also, I've been learning people's artists need to know how to do short form content. You know, short clips. Like, I don't think like last week, Sunday was talking about her and Shady Blue and T Spokes be doing like a minute 30, minute 15 videos and stuff like that because people's attention spans
It's
very short.
Very short.
You know, short. So if you want to do, because a lot of songs are short too. You know, so you can continue to do that as well. You can do them short form content.
Some people doing what, a hook, a verse, then a hook, and that's it.
That's it.
No more 2 verses. No more 3 verses for sure.
3 verses is too long now for sure.
You're barely even getting that.
Nah. I keep on trying to tell y'all.
I'm not.
I love real music, so give me all of it.
We're not saying that as we like, yo, we don't want 3 verses.
We're just saying add.
We're just saying
short content too.
We're just saying that 3 verses is no more really presented in music today, unless you're a real artist in music, you love hip hop and shit like that. You know,
it's not presented not because they don't love hip hop, it's because they don't know how. A lot of these artists have been getting signed off of TikTok, and they don't know how to create a song that is actually a song.
Right.
They don't know how to sit here and come back to you and give you a bridge and a hook after they gave you that verse. They don't know how to flow into something else, and their mind can't even process writing more to that beat anymore. So it's like it's that's the issue. Artists need to learn how to actually. What is it? I don't know. I want to. The word in my head is stress yourself, but actually like put in the work to actually do more. These artists aren't trying to do more. They're happy with simplicity. Simplicity works for the average ear, yes, and that's how these people are getting people's attention. But after you get these people's attention, you got to actually roll into being an artist. There's 2 different things. That's why I love the short content, because it's going to get the people's attention. But after we got your attention, then what? Make us go to this album that's supposed to be about something. One thing that I can't sit here and ignore is Nicki Minaj and Drake. When it was time to be rappers, they were rappers. And then when their first album dropped, not the second album, not the third album, their first album dropped. You niggas bought that motherfucking her singing and was like, what the hell? But still loved it. Both of them. So it's like y'all have to give people some type of substance to make us go to the rest of it.
But let's be real, like when we grew up, our people that we cherish and love, they went to school for music. You know, they as like high school, college, art schools, they had that teaching, you know. Like now these artists, they look at hip hop as a hustle. It's not like I love music. You know, I like music. I'm gonna do this shit because it's gonna get me paid. Versus back in the day, it was like I went to school for this shit, or I had a class for it. I fell in love with it, and I'll do this shit if I'm broke. You feel me? Niggas right now, they do music and they not making no money off of it. They're going straight to the streets.
No, that's what RJ just said in his last album. He said saying we make music and cover up the street shit. You know, we do street shit but cover it up with rap.
So it's just to the point of like they treat like artists these days treat it just as like a hustle. They don't treat it as an art. So that's why we're not getting the 3 verses. We're getting the microwave shit, as DJ Head would say, the microwave bullshit that they are presenting. You know, we're getting the top ramens on. You know, we're getting the motherfucking Sunday night spaghetti, last of Thursday type shit. You feel me? We're getting that type of shit. You know, that's why I feel like.
I think that the reason that we keep getting this type of shit is because people and artists mostly are adjusting to the times. So in marketing, pretty much they've shown that throughout the years, people's attention span has gotten shorter and shorter. While they used to be able to absorb, you know, up to, well, close to a minute, now, you know, at the time it had come down to like 30 seconds. I'm not sure where it stands now, but I know that it's lower. So if people's attention span is going shorter and shorter, why would you not adjust to your crowd, adjust to everybody that's going to be watching you and make something that they'll actually watch from start to finish? Because if you give them something for 5 minutes, if they don't love you and absolutely love your music, they're not going to stay here from 0 seconds to 5 minutes at all. But if you give them something that's 2 minutes, even if they don't really like you, they might listen to the whole thing just because they don't feel like pressing skip, you know?
Very true. And that's why I said you're right with the short concept of minute and 30 seconds, shoot, run and gun type
I agree with Ellie too.
But yeah, y'all say the same thing.
Niggas gotta adjust to the motherfucking times too, though, you know?
And that's why we're doing the minute and 30 seconds. That's why I'm not complaining about him. I fucks with him. But what I don't want to sit here and press is making it seem like that's the norm. And it's like, that is the extra. That's the side. But it's still okay to make real music. The people that make the 3-minute songs, don't sit here and cut yourself short by saying, I'm no longer going to do that. Go make a minute and 30-second song real quick, and then also continue to make those 3-minute songs too. Give that balance to both sides and continue to build your career that way.
Yeah.
Versatility.
That's one thing that, going back to J. Cole, J. Cole said basically he kind of felt like he had to do a lot of the mainstream stuff just to be able to put out whatever he wanted. So it's like obviously the mainstream stuff helped him get to wherever he needed to get to, and then now once he got there, obviously he's giving us nothing but the conscious stuff. He's giving us nothing but exactly what he wants to put out and exactly what the message that he wants to send out. So I think it's a lot of that. Like you got to adjust to the situation until you're able to change the situation.
All right, then we came on like Crooked Smile with
Yes, well TLC, yes.
Yeah, TLC.
I get like he did it his way.
Yeah.
He used them to get to the masses. Then he said, "I'm switching the whole
clip."
And I think that's all anybody can try to do.
Then he came out with 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Yep.
One of the most classic fucking albums you can put out.
Have it on vinyl.
I'm gonna say it like this: when we talk about the new wave and the new way that people are looking to do business, even the major business companies are even looking at this person, Lil Russell.
Yeah.
Lil Russell is literally giving you guys a blueprint on how to do things. Like, shout out to who was the last dude that you guys were saying that's possibly underground? What was his name? The one
that challenged
Immortal Technique. Yeah. Shout out to people like Immortal Technique who still make millions off of their merch and everything like that. But nobody was using Event Biz, or I'm not gonna say nobody. The majority of the people that you know right now is not using Event Biz before we heard Lil Russell say, "This is how I'm putting my music out directly to the masses like this." People weren't doing that. Lil Russell just sat here and sold out his backyard residency, $1,000 tickets, and he did it for two shows, sold out. So it's like, how much money do you think he just made off of that with direct consumer? And he's showing you guys, look, this, I'm going straight to my people with this. I don't care what these people talk about, something I can't do it. It's possible. If Nipsey said we can do it, I'm gonna show y'all that we can do it, and he went and he did it. So it's like,
buy that Nipsey album. That was
look. The J. Cole and the Nipsey album go hand in hand. I was in jail for that era.
When Nipsey came in with that,
I was in jail, buddy.
Oh, okay. You was in jail for the $100 album?
Yeah,
I remember that day. I didn't go out there and get it. I remember a couple of people that went out there and they came back to the valley and was like, "See what we got."
They came with tickets to the House of Blues when he performed.
But we got the album. Shout out to my boy Tiny Dirt. He made sure he had the albums and he shot it up there to me and I heard them. Both of those albums that was for $100 and $1,000 was the Mailbox Money and the TMC Marathon Continues one. Those are the ones, and we actually heard them, but no, I wasn't there for the experience.
Oh, okay.
I want to put something out there just because this is something that I would love to be able to give free game on, but I don't actually know about it myself yet, and that's getting music into the jail and prison systems. I know that it's easier to do it on the prison systems, but I know that it's not easy at all because I personally tried and made the calls and done all that and emails and all of that, and it's not as simple as it seems. So if anybody has any information on it, if anybody knows how to do it, if anybody has tips on how to do it, or hey, I know somebody who does know how to do it and you want to let me know so I can let everybody know, we would be highly appreciative.
I also wondered how some artists were able to record and put out projects.
Certain prisons allow you to do it.
Yeah, there's certain programs that allow you to.
But then you also have to get approved by the system that's sending it out, whether it's Access or what was it, Union. What else is there?
No, you talk about sending out. That's different. That's putting it into the prison system. What they were still doing was still like getting it out somehow to the masses without the prison books. But there was places in jail. Certain prisons have to allow you to come in there and record or make beats and do this and that, and third. And then other people are just doing it the way that they know best, which is how they doing it. No, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, it's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because we had Akon on, and that was one of the things that he was talking about. Like, yeah, he had his music before he even went into the system, but being inside or whatever, he was able to get more in tune with it. As far as sending it out, it was already kind of set up because prior to going in there, he already had a funnel to push things through. So, and getting back to Lil Russell too, because I was actually at the first show of the year that he had in his backyard.
Nice.
Incredible. Shout out Boosie's Barbecue. I had him on my show and everything.
Boosie, he talked about him last week.
Shout him out big time. They were just in, I believe, Napa. So, one thing I can say about Lil Russell is not only is he going to turn up the show, but he's going to make sure everybody's fed. He's gonna come out, shake, hug, give you like a moment of time, and then he's going to always make sure that you get some merch, whether it's just at the smallest amount or a large amount. And one thing I will say is, get your music on even. Shout out my boy Humble 91. He went through that whole thing, and you can actually put your music on there and be paid for it. So whether it's your homies, your friends, or even people who don't know you, there's ways to get your music out there and seeing the financial that you can get from it.
Your return on your motherfucking investment of yourself.
What I love that he did was giving people the opportunity to buy into the music. So it's like, oh, you love this song so much, you don't just have to listen to it. When you listen to it, you can get paid for it. So certain people were able to buy into these songs and get royalties off of it, or buy into these albums. Like right now, in the Backyard Residency that he's doing right now, they're getting pieces. Royalties out of the live track that they're going to be releasing, and also out of the documentary that is being shot there. So it's like, that's how you give back, and that's how you give the love back to the people. And that's something that we did when we released Hop Out Shit. When everybody that we had call in and do a Hop Out, a happy birthday shout out, when we released that project, every single person that was on that got a percentage. Yep. And it was like, that's how you're supposed to embody everybody, because then everybody else is sitting here sending this shit out to other people like, hey, you hear me? I'm on this. Yep. Hey, go listen to this song. This is a dope ass song, because they own it. So it's like, it's just like stock. It's like when you got stock, you're more likely gonna be like, look, I'm not gonna talk bad about that business.
This is more money.
Not only that, but I think it makes it more powerful, the fact that it's like, it's the people that are actually believing in you that are gonna be getting the benefit of it, basically. So it's very much like, okay, so the people who are actually day ones, the people who are actually, everybody's gonna say at the end like, oh, I was there since day one, of course. But I think it's like, that's kind of like proof. Like, no, yeah, I bought this ticket, I invested in this song, you know, with LaRussell, when he first started doing that with his songs, they could be like, nope, I have, you know, stock in this song, and it's been so many years, and I've made so much money, etc., 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 or I got my gold pass early, and I've been able to go to like 20 of his shows, and I know his mama Yvette, and I've, you know, been in his backyard, you know, and all of that. So
man, I didn't see the man ride his bike and all the kids just riding with him and stuff like that. He's really down to earth, and he's really giving. And the main thing he's giving is game, like, and it's free game. Like, he can be charging people for the access that he gives them and stuff like that, or for the place that he put people on. But it's all about each one can teach one. Iron sharpens iron. So he's really famous for that, for sure. And big shout out to him and the whole squad.
Speaking of free game, are y'all ready? What we got for free game today, Ellie?
We are. So today,
are y'all ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Like how I segued that free game into that free game.
I heard the free game. Let's get to that free game segment.
Shout out to Russell for giving out free game, but now it's time for LG to give out some free game like we do every week. You know, you be doing your thing, baby. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep doing it.
All right, well, while he gets the video set up, so this week what we're doing is I'm teaching you guys how to make a logo. And the reason why is because today we were trying to go, okay, you know what, we need an Instagram that's going to be specifically for straight potting. You already know SODTR_ is going to have its own. That's Straight Out the Trunk's Instagram. Make sure you follow. But on top of that, we are now adding straight potting, which is going to be Str8 PodN on Instagram. Go ahead and follow us. But when we added that, we saw that we had no picture. And we're like, we're not going to be adding a group picture or our thumbnail because I feel like we kind of use that enough. So we're like, all right, we're going to need some type of logo. We obviously want to use the same logo as Straight Out the Trunk. So we started off with that and then added kind of a little bit of a twist. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. And the first thing that I use is going to be Photo Room. Are we on? Yep. No? Alright, so like I said, I started off with the Straight Out the Trunk. So now on Canva, actually, Canva's going to be one of the apps that we use. On Canva, the way that you can make a logo and actually have it legally something that you can register is you have to start it from scratch. So you can't use one of their templates. If you use one of their templates, then it's not technically yours, it's theirs. It's actually copywritten to them, to Canva. So that's not going to be something you're going to be able to trademark or copyright onto your own business. But if you start it from scratch, even if you use some of their text fonts, you'll still be able to register it because it's still going to be your own unique. Now, side note, if you make a logo and let's say you use Times New Roman, right? Times New Roman is going to be something that a lot of other companies are going to use. So let's say that I were to use Straight Out the Trunk and then underneath it in Times New Roman, I wrote clothing, right? And that's going to be our clothing line. That is something that somebody else is going to be able to put their logo and then put Times New Roman underneath clothing. And even if it looks like a knockoff of Straight Out the Trunk, they're still going to be able to use it legally because Times New Roman isn't actually registered to Straight Out the Trunk. So you got to be careful with that. So that's why I used half and half. I used the Straight Out the Trunk logo, which we already have and legally own. Well, not me, but Bankhead. And then I made a little bit of a twist on that with a certain font that I kind of feel like even if they did use it, I separated and twisted it enough to where it's not something that I feel like others are going to copy. And even if they did, they can't copy the straight out the trunk part. So, we ready? Let me see. Was that photo room or Canva? No, that's photo room?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Go ahead. I can't see. No, that's not it. The other one. The other one.
Glasses.
I do actually, but I don't wear them. That one, yeah.
Join the club, Ellie.
Whatever.
Pull up with some glasses.
Anyway, so right here I started on Photo Room, and the reason I did that is because I was going to take the original straight out the trunk logo. I don't want to go on Photoshop. I don't want to have to use my computer because I was doing this on my phone. So I'm going to go on Photo Room. When you go into edit, you can actually edit this part manually. So switch onto manual from automatic, and you can use this brush here. As you see, it gives you a little zoom in on the top left corner so you can get very accurate. That's how I didn't go over too much of the original logo. And here what I'm doing is I am removing out the trunk radio because I'm just gonna have it say straight potting. So straight is gonna be, like I said, the half that I'm gonna be using that is already registered as Straight Out the Trunk Radio because it is a part of the logo that is already owned by Straight Out the Trunk Radio. The part that I am going to add afterwards is going to be the text, but for right now I'm just removing this. You know, again, this just takes me a couple of minutes on my phone. You can do this to practically anything. As you saw, it removes the background. That's the very first thing that it does, is it removes the background, and then you can either put a white background, black background. You can leave it blank so that you can use it as a PNG. So that's what I used with this one. I wanted to save it as a PNG so that it could have a transparent background when I put it together with the rest of the logo that I'm trying to make. And there I am. I just resize it, make it a little bit bigger, and then I can go ahead and export. Saved images, and we're set. And then I went ahead and moved on to Canva.
This free game is like something that this type of free game is some type of shit that people be paying for.
Oh, thank you.
Well, go ahead, baby. Tell us more.
So on our next part, this is us on Canva. So you can go ahead and put in logo. It'll give you a bunch of options for you to be able to make those logos, but keep in mind that will always be copyrighted and trademarked to Canva. And not only that, but there's going to be hundreds and thousands of other people using the same logo with different letters because it's the easiest thing to do. But if you want something quick, you want something for your Instagram because you just, started off your business and you just want to get on there, you can definitely use those. If you want something that you're going to be able to use in the future, go ahead and go to make your own. You decline any of those suggestions that they give you. So here I'm going to decline those. I'm just going to add text. So here I'm adding PodN. So I just typed in PodN and put that in there. As you see, it's not really a great font, but it gives me somewhere to start. And now here I can go ahead and add from the camera. I can add that image that I made earlier on Photo Room. You see how it has a transparent background, so I can actually move it around and it's not going to get in the way of PodN, or I don't have to worry about it, covering or doing anything like that. So here I'm just playing with it, making it bigger, smaller, angling it, trying to see what fits best. I mess around with it a lot. You can adjust the font, you can adjust the color, you can adjust the outline, you can adjust a lot of things on this. Hold on. And again, here I'm just messing around with it. I don't actually show you guys how I get to the final one on this because it did take me a while of just kind of trial and error. What I ended up doing was I separated pod and the N so that I was able to play around with the N a little bit more and kind of make it a little bit different than just being a linear writing of it. So I separated and made 2 layers. One layer said pod, the other layer said N. And if you follow us at Str8 PodN, that's straight potting, you can go ahead and see the final logo, but we are actually also going to show it to you right now. But don't forget to follow.
That was a good way to promote both things, cross-promoting it, which is, this is how we did it, but also, hey, we do got a new Instagram. Go follow that shit, please.
I figured I'd double dip today because I was like, I gotta do this anyway. I gotta create one anyway. I might as well screen record and show everybody how to do that. And it didn't take too long. As you guys saw, that was all of like, what, 5 minutes? I mean, maybe, it probably took me maybe like 10 minutes because it took me a while, but there you go. There's the logo that I ended up on. I changed the font altogether. I figured like that marker would be a little bit of a better font, you know, to kind of go with the whole straight up the trunk theme. Like I said, I put pod and then I put N as a separate one. And I angled it so that it kind of curves into the straight PodN. And then once I was done, I just went ahead and gave the whole thing an outline. And then that's what gave us the white outline, gave it a black background. And then that's our image right now for Straight PodN on Instagram. Make sure you follow Str8 PodN.
Yeah,
And that was Free Game with LEG.
Everybody get the clips going. Clip page about to be popping.
Yep.
I like that logo. That shit fire.
Thank you, thank you.
Get that shit. Make sure y'all follow up. Straight PodN. STR. The number 8 POD.
Well, you know,
and
shouting out major time.
Straight PodN, you know. So yeah, we about to get them clips going like a motherfucker. So make sure y'all follow up. Free Game with LEG. You dig? Mm-hmm. I like that. Hey, did y'all see that fucking post about Chirac and the government? Chirac said they gonna. Chirac said they're gonna join forces and take down the National Guard.
I got my money on the National Guard.
So I got my money on the National Guard too. Like, Chirac, them niggas ain't got motherfucking tanks.
They definitely got no bulletproof vests.
I like that. You know?
No, I think you gotta understand that these people come live a war every day in that homeland. So when y'all talk about they don't have tanks, everybody not in the tank. Some people is walking on the side of the tank. Some people walking behind the tank. Some blocks don't even have the tank.
And they're also trained how to shoot and kill and all that.
Yeah, that's cute and all that. But when it's time to show arms of resistance, I think Chicago got the background to be able to do the resistance. I'm not gonna say that they're gonna win, but I think that they can make a point.
I don't know. I tell them I'll level your fucking apartment.
Man, if we dying over this street shit, let's die over some community shit too, people. No. That's what I be trying to say.
No, I feel that. Speaking of Chicago, is any Chicago artists on your playlist you listen to right now? What's on your playlist?
Personally, right now.
What's on your playlist, SB?
Easily. Right now, I got a lot of Blast on my playlist.
Fire.
I got a lot of Kendrick on my playlist. It's a little West Coast bias right now, so.
Yeah.
But as far as the East Coast, I went ahead and pulled Dave East back into my rotation.
Okay.
Definitely had to. He's on a tear. He's always been on one, but it was just like some real music that resonates. So just been more so listening, getting back to artists that kind of like resonate with what I'm doing, or just inspiration. Like you can be inspired by negativity. You just have to have a positive form and perspective about it. So. You take a negative and turn it to a positive.
I like that. What about y'all over there, Sneaks? What y'all got? What's on your playlist?
Our playlist has been a lot of the same shit. Like we like everything that we be telling you. Like we really be wearing this shit out. RJ, P1. Yep. What's that Gang my Chef Boy. Shit, LT Hop Out still in the mix.
We even went back and listened to Conrad from the Abs. Vintage and Adventures. Yeah.
Like, so that's what's been in our playlist still.
No, Chef Boy's definitely getting it.
Janky of YLSE.
Yeah, we just had him in our rotation I like
that
week.
one. What's that album called? Or what's that mixtape? Is it a mixtape or an album?
I think that was an album, but that was the one, I can't remember the name of it.
The one that has Always Us.
Yeah, it has a Gutter Gospel, Always Us.
Mm-hmm.
But that one was a dedication. He has it, so a lot of people don't know Janky of YLSE. His grandfather is, speaking of Chicago, the person who came down and started BPS when they started off firstly in the Biddy before they moved down to the jungle. So his uncle is Roger. What was his name? T. Rogers. So that's his grandpa.
Yep.
So he has a lot of the vocals of T. Rogers throughout the album. So I love it. It's all cohesive.
No, as it should be. And no, big time shout out to Chef Boy. I was on stage with him at August Fest. And one thing I will say about artists, make sure you're charismatic in your performances. Make sure that y'all, you actually showing some personality and stuff, dancing, whatever the case may be, because the lyrics is one thing, but actually having a person feel like you're talking to them directly, but everybody feels the same way is what a lot of artists need to get back to.
Oh, that's facts. Shout out to Chat, you dig? Shout out to Chat. Your boy Monty 8 Moaning Gaming said tune in negative, turning a negative into a positive. Yes, sir.
What the?
My bad, yeah. I'm 42, My bad.
No, you good. It was the traffic.
Traffic. I'm blaming everything on traffic right now. Traffic fucked my whole membrane up.
And to answer the Chicago part, I love Lil Durk. I'm a big Lil Durk fan, and I also listen to the one that you interviewed too, Lil Zay Osama. I fucks with him too. He's very artistic. If you watch his videos, he's the artist that we be talking about that has the videos. Yeah, he turned the videos into movies. So it's like different songs go with each part of the movie. So it's like a 7-minute video, but it's actually like going apart. Like it's
it has a story to
like
it.
A different scene of that movie.
Yeah, it's not just a music video. It's an actual scene to it before the music even plays. Like the music is a lot of the background, really, to say the truth. Like Lil Zay Osama is very artistic. I fucks with him. And then Chief Keef last album that he put out was probably like the best album that he put out in a long time. Like that one was. I still listen to that one too.
Yeah, man, I've been listening to fucking Caleb Furfuro, California Player.
Nice.
Okay. Like, no, to be honest, like I feel like this is one of his best body of works. It's like a mature sound. Like, I don't know if this is like the type of music he wanted to been making, or this is the music they say, oh, let's start making this type of shit. I don't know, but it's just to the point of it's great fucking music, and he's getting his point across. Great beat selection. It's fire. The chorus is fire. The lyric, it's amazing. Also, Daisy Lynn. I've been listening to her for the last couple of days. LA Baby, and it's her first debut album, and she's been getting some good numbers off of it, and people have been talking about it around the city and shit like that. And I'm gonna interview her
absolutely
later this week. So
dope artist and dope performer.
Stay tuned for that. So LA Baby, and my last one. Hold on, I gotta go back to my recents. Because heavy.
Also, shout out KC Veggies. Who was in the studio with him. He got some major advancement coming this way.
I can't wait for KC Veggies to pull up.
Absolutely. That's
I can't wait. I can't wait for him to pop back out. The last one was my man Key Glock.
Oh, okay.
Key Glock.
Damn.
Anything Key Glock drops, I'm listening to. So he just dropped Glockavelli. Go listen to that. But yeah, also I'm still listening to the Offset shit. You feel me? So Offset recently, the last project was fire.
I didn't even know he dropped the project.
Yeah, so it's fire. Yeah.
Offset, my favorite Migo.
He's fire. Yeah.
I bought a meet and greet to see them, and then he got arrested.
I know what meet and greet that was.
When they did that college thing, and it fucked up everything when they did that shit.
All right. Speaking of meet and greets, do y'all have a favorite meet and greet and a worst meet and greet? Have y'all ever experienced?
Real quick shout out Samuel Bainbridge in the chat. Just joined Good Peoples.
Yeah, Sam know about Key Glock. Yeah, go crazy every day.
I've had both.
Have y'all had that experience? Like, give me your worst experience or your best experience at a meet and greet with an artist.
I haven't had a worst, but my best was when I met Baby Bash, like back at the observatory and shit. And like I'd been a fan since I was like, I want to say 15 when he put out the Smoking Nephew. So that was like my shit. I bought the album and everything. So like I've been like, I love Baby Bash, right? So when I finally met him as an adult and everything, I stood in line. I didn't care. I know I looked stupid. I had him and his homie standing there waiting with me. Well, they waited far away, but still, they had to take my picture, and it was awesome. And he was cool. And then we ended up actually, yeah, and we ended up actually like seeing him later on in events that we were at, and so we saw him backstage, and we met him multiple times after that. But I feel like that first time when I was just still like, I've never met you before, and I'm just a fan from like 15 years ago. I think that was the most special one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, the fact that we both was into music, when I came home, we came from like seeing artists to being in the music industry. So our meet and greets weren't like typical meet and greets. It was like we met people backstage or at events somewhere, walking down a hallway or something like that. But I can't say that I have any bad experience meeting no one. The best one would probably be AD. Because I met AD at the Novo while she was working with Tay of Third on that Snoop Dogg tour. Actually, no, this wasn't a part of the tour. This was the RJ, OT, and yeah. So we went at the Novo. I'm walking backstage, and AD is just sitting against the rail. And that nigga's sitting against the rail, and he see me, and he just starts smiling. He's like, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this nigga do not know me. But I just go up to him like, yeah, what's up, my nigga? What's good? He's like, yeah, what's up? You sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm solid you. He's like, yeah, all right, for sure. I just spin off and give him a push him. And I'm like, this nigga's hilarious. Because I learned that he's just like that in general. Like, he's going to pretend like you know you even if he don't know you. So it's like, I love that he does that. Because it was welcome.
Smart thing. Yeah. Which is a smart thing. You definitely want to do that. So if you ever go up to people, you would rather have them have an experience like that than have them be like, man, I've met them like 5 times and they still don't know who the fuck I am. Pretend. It'll get you far. And then eventually you'll know them.
Yeah, the nigga, I see AD all the time.
I do that happens to me I was telling Rana this.
Yeah, we were at Elijah's Base.
We was at Elijah's Base.
It was just niggas dap me. I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't know.
People coming up to me and was like, what's up?
They thought you were Noah James.
I know you. I don't know you. I know your face and I know where I seen you from and like how like we met before, but I don't know your name or nothing like that. So it happens all the time. Niggas come up, what up, babe? Like, what up? You feel me? How you doing? How's everything? How's life? Dropping some music? I hope it's music. You feel me?
I'll say one thing that you guys have to also understand too when it comes into this industry. You're gonna be in these places where people are gonna know you. You may not know them. So I don't even like saying fake till you make it, but just have a positive like introduction. Because you never know, there's going to be a day, and I'm not saying there won't be, for sure there'll be a day where that person who act like they didn't know you will be sitting right next to you. You know how many events I go to where it's like, oh man, I know who this person is, but they have this veil of standoffish, and it's just like, all right, cool, no problem. Humble me, knowing that my work will put me in the right position at the right time with the same person, and then it happens. And then that person's sitting next to you, and then it's just like, now I have the moment to say, hey man, just been a big fan of yours, keep doing your thing, you know, just championing them and stuff like that. So really it's just, they just missed the opportunity of me telling them the beginning of, you're dope, keep doing your thing. That's it. So yeah, I've met several people from events, everything, going, you know, just, you know, little events and stuff. And one thing I definitely know, you just gotta just take that with that moment, because that moment's gonna come again. It's full circle. This industry is very small. So everybody's gonna meet everybody about 5, 10, 11 teams.
Oh no, facts. It happens. And I'm the type of person, if I want to meet somebody, I'm gonna introduce myself to you 10 motherfucking times. Not the same night, but every time I see you, I'm gonna introduce myself. What up, you know, and somebody said, nigga, I know who you are. I'm like, for sure. Now we good. Next, you know?
I just went to the movies the other night to see The Conjuring. What was that, Thursday? Lou Williams came in, and I hoop. So, like, I've seen him. He's seen me at the Drew years ago. Head nod, smile, acknowledgement, just keep it moving. Like, sometimes that is the introduction. So just being cool, whatever way it comes.
No, facts. But it's not weird, but it's just like, man, like, yeah, it's just in that space. It is weird because motherfuckers come up to you like, what up, baby? Like, you know me, nigga. You don't know me, nigga. I don't know you. You know, but I have to.
Can I tell a story about an artist without saying their name?
I have to. I always do. I always say what's up, and I'll give you my spiel. You feel me?
It'll fit. I promise it's gonna fit with what you just said.
Do your thing.
So basically, like, this artist, like, I guess he kind of got a little bit of fame or whatever the case, and somebody comes up to him and like, we witnessed this shit because we didn't know what the fuck was going on. We're like, I don't know if we're getting, you know, there's some shit. I don't know if this is a fan or whatever the fuck. But basically, somebody comes up. Fill in the blanks if you can, because all I know is there's a commotion, this guy gets punched in the face, and then it turns out that he was a fan and he was just trying to like pretty much get his people there to take pictures with him. And he thought it was a threat, like, that's why I'm like, fill in the blanks. I don't know about this. I just know dude gets punched in the face and it turns out he was a fan.
explain the situation.
So we in
were just getting some food.
We were just getting some food.
Did this person get convicted or anything?
No. So we was doing a photo shoot in the dude's neighborhood, and the dude is an active gang member, but he's a highly respected artist. So it's like we was getting these perfect shots of him in his neighborhood, and as we're like crossing the street to go back and look at the photos, because we're doing it in the middle of the street and everything, this car just blowing their horn. Beep, 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 beep. And mind you, before all this was going on, as we're pulling up, the artist tells us, hey, look, no matter what's going on, my homies got a lot of love for me. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, was there any homies there at the time?
No, it was us and one. Yeah, the camera. Yeah.
So there was one person there, and then there was one of his homies there, possibly. One, I say this. Yep. By the time this dude his dudes beep 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 beep. We like, what the fuck is going on? So we like get off the corner, come around the corner. This dude bust the left from the light, come down, bust the right, pull up. Hey, what's up? And niggas looking at him like, what the fuck? But mind you, as they pull up, niggas is like this, like, what he on? And I'm talking about the dude runs up to the dude car and everything. He like looking in the car. That's how he ran up to the car to look in and like, what? He like, oh no, hey, I'm just a fan, you know. Hey, my people's on their way right now. He like, yo, people's. Within 45 seconds of this car stopping, niggas came from this way, and pulled up and was like
they pulled out the bushes.
They're like, what you mean your people's coming? No, I'm just saying like I told my people you was right here, and you know I'm a fan. They're like, nah, get your weird ass on. They're like, what? Like, man, get your weird ass on. Like, we don't know what you on. And he's like, no, I'm just saying. And he got punched through that window.
He got punched?
He got punched through that window.
He was just a fan.
I think what alarmed him was the beeping of the horn. Like, if you was doing that repetitively, I understand, like, that's gonna agitate niggas.
Yeah,
tension. You know, like tension. Yeah, but if you just roll your dinner, be like, what? And you just say the artist name, yo, what up? You feel me? That would be cool. But if you honking, niggas from the nigga, what you on?
You got a grandma who's watching TV, just gonna look out her window like, what's going on?
Yeah, you don't got honking.
Ain't no telling what, if people are on that type of time, you honking your horn, drawing negative attention to the spot, like what type of time they
gonna
feel.
You already know what I'm
Yeah, it was ugly. Like, it could have been worse than that. Like, that was like the nice part of it. Honestly, like, it could have turned uglier, but it was like, look, just to let you know that we're being singers about you moving the fuck on, I'm about to punch you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
hey,
but it was like,
Sneaks, when your chain fell off when you was talking, you know what it reminded me of? Reminded me of the Ace Hood.
Don't say the Ace Hood. Man,
I thought you was gonna say the what's the dude's name from No Jumper? I can't remember the light skinned dude's name, but when his watch broke, Almighty Suspect.
Yeah, Suspect.
Almighty Suspect. That's what I thought about when it was coming out. I was like, dang, Almighty Suspect.
That's funny. Fuck.
Also, yeah, Ace Hood, he's actually been on rotation as well.
Hey, he may come back out, man. He was my favorite until he disappeared after him and Cali.
Yeah, that. So when shit happen like that usually is blackballing. Yeah. That's all. And a lot of people don't be understanding, like, they might be under contract with somebody for like 2-3 albums, and then they end up getting into it within his first album, and it blocks you from being able to do any other type of business because you can't go nowhere else. You're obligated to this part right here. And if they really want to be an asshole, no matter how much money another label comes to say, hey, I want to buy him out of this contract, they're going to turn it down just to keep you frozen. You know, that's the type of shit that Young Thug could have did to Gunna, but he chose to be a thug and misplayed himself.
Hey, who do you think is winning really in this situation with Thug and Gunna and everybody in that whole
Nobody. That's a good question.
Do you feel like Gunna?
The answer is what you said. Nobody.
You don't think nobody's winning? Because Gunna's still, like, he's still touring. He's getting deals. He just did that.
That's because Gunna's not speaking. He's not a part of this.
Right.
He's not in the circus. His post is just up at the circus saying he's gonna be a part of it, but then he's a no-show.
I get what you're saying, but that's the reason why Thug was mad, because he was like, nigga, you ain't saying shit. You went home and didn't say nothing, but he couldn't, because he was still under an investigation. He was still under,
it was still an open case.
Yeah, so
Thug shouldn't even be speaking on this shit
at all.
They can easily violate him for this, saying all this other stuff that he's speaking on. they could easily violate him and say, look, you gotta go back into this 15 years because you seem like that you're still a part of this lifestyle. You're still sitting here trying to put people out to be bad news and to discontinue what they got going on and stop the progress of their life. Like, nah.
But also, since these jail calls have come out, it's hard to take every new one serious now, just because how AI is created. Man. Nigga, no, real shit, nigga. Like, niggas take these artists' voices, nigga, and they'll create their own conversation to put it out there, just try to get clout. It's all about clout chasing, but you just don't know. So when I be hearing a new one pop up, I'm like, damn, another one. Even though he was in there for a while, so I know all these things is recorded. But I'm like, who the fuck is paying? Who the fuck is releasing these damn things? You feel me? Like, this is all a setup to get the nigga back in jail. So it's just, but to me, it's just like, yeah, I'd be looking at the new ones like, it could be AI. You just don't know. But he has been there for a long time.
Have you heard the background behind it? So he said recently in this interview that just dropped, he should have came out and said that shit AI. He should have said, look, that shit is AI, and I know it's AI based off this fact. But what he said was this. So when the jailhouse calls dropped from the beginning with his girlfriend, remember that was like while he was still in jail, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when that happened, him and his team went and sent a word to the people saying, hey, stop releasing these calls. Those calls cannot be released right now. He said it. Even to this day, if you go to their website right now, you cannot get these calls. So that just means that they had all these calls beforehand and they're just not releasing them. So it's not they're going back. They had this plan from the beginning. Like, this is already like a whole thing that they had put together. It was like, this is how we're going to do it then. Because if that's the case, they literally had these calls from the beginning if there's no way to get it now.
All right, either that, don't get off.
Yep. Either that or the DA.
Discredit your street credibility.
Exactly. It's either that, the person went and bought them in the beginning, or the DA went back and grabbed all this shit and putting them out because, like, fuck it.
I'll take it. Right? I'm still going to get that money, man. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm free with my kids, my family.
That's what he should have said. That dude came home trying to be a thug, and it's like, dude, that shit wasn't even worth none of that shit you talk about. You should have came home and been a boss and then came back later on down the line and like try to talk about this shit and make it seem like, but if you would have came home like that legit businessman, like, yeah, and released the music like you was already doing, niggas would have just fell in line. Regardless of all these tapes coming out, niggas would have fell in line with you being a boss. But since you came out trying to be on some street shit, they like, okay, street nigga, you pillow talking, you talk about this person, you talk about that person.
We're gonna kill some of your credibility.
And then we're gonna release. Also, we're gonna release the footage of your 2-hour interview. You know, the 2-hour podcast.
But he was released, like, he was on the path of releasing music. Then these things came out. These calls came out. So that is kind of hindering him now to release music. Like, he was on multiple tracks with other artists on songs that just came out, like Future and Metro Boomin. So it's like he was on the path of, I ain't gonna say boss shit, he was on the path of artist shit, because his boss shit in YSL, that shit's done. He is now just the solo artist. Like, he has to go re-recruit new artists and new YSL members if anybody wants to still be part of that, even though niggas see the opportunity of the name attached to them of Young Thug. Of course they're gonna be like, hell yeah! I know a million artists, upcoming artists, like, I'll still sign to Young Thug even with this whole shit going on right now. So it's just to the point of, like, he was on that. He can't be a boss. Like, he has to be his own personal artist now. Like, YSL is, I think, not behind him. It just put on hold until he get his personal life and his image right back with the masses.
He was supposed to come home and be like YF and Lucci.
Yeah.
Come home.
No. What YF and Lucci doing? He's doing it smart, but also his case wasn't as high profile as Thug's.
It's not about it being as high profile. The cases against one another. What are y'all talking about? This was a gang war that you're talking about. Regardless of the person that you're talking about that they didn't go slide back for the original person that got killed. They were sliding to these people behind us. This was a street war that was going on.
No, true, but YF and Lucci, his cause is not getting released. No, he didn't have a public Instagram trial for fucking how many months? How many months was Thug's trial? You know, in TikTok, like, nobody was really invested. He was a part of Thug. His name was mentioned, but YFL Lucci's trial, he was like, oh, he got convicted. All right, bam. Young Thug's trial was public. CNN, it was on TikTok. Everybody was talking about it. So, like his status and YFN Lucci is different. So, but what YFN Lucci is doing, he is doing his features. He's gonna come out with his rollout. I see that happening. He's being quiet. He's gonna let the music talk.
Isn't he not being quiet? That nigga just do a whole concert.
Young Thug shit was so high profile. His shit was so low profile.
It goes into saying like the type of case it is, and then the type of artist it is. When you compare and contrast the artists and stuff, it's really kind of like here. But then also putting that Rico on it, that's what made it even more. Because you're not just taking that one, you're taking everybody that comes with it.
And we're in the snitching era, so everybody was tuning in like, he gonna snitch? Who's gonna snitch? Who's gonna snitch? One? Yeah, who's the next one? Every artist that been in that got hit with a Rico or with the Fed, they've been snitching. So everybody was tuned into that one of the most gangsters, rappers that came out in our era right now, you feel me? Street cred, ability wise, boss wise of YSL, putting on niggas for his city, putting money in families' pockets, houses and shit like, is he gonna snitch? So his shit was highly public. You versus YNF Lucci, where you only saw it on a shade room post where his shit he got convicted for these many years, he's gone. Nobody else talked about it after that, you know. So
Young Thug and Drake going outside.
So it's different. Like it's fucked up that they got these damn phone calls and they're doing this shit. But it's all part of an agenda. It's all part of get that nigga back into the motherfucking cell.
Imagine this happening with Lil Durk right now. Like imagine all his phone calls start coming out. That'd be crazy.
That would be fucking. Man. You just don't know what he's saying. But also, like what Young Thug said, nigga, he was in a vulnerable state. Nigga, he didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to talk about. He had to just not make up some shit. He might have had to confess some shit, just to get some shit off his chest at the talk. So he couldn't go to sleep at night. I don't know. You just don't know. Well, I ain't gonna say you've been in this type of predicament.
You can condemn yourself. You can condemn yourself by saying one word or a lot of words.
But with his case. They was listening to his calls, everything he was doing. So so high profile. So his case was totally different.
Anytime you're paying lawyers hundreds of thousands of dollars, they're gonna be making sure what you're saying on them phones is something they can use against you. Period. And that's usually what it is. They're tapping every phone call. They're tapping everything. So the best thing for you to do is just make sure you only speak on things in your favor. Don't incriminate yourself more. You're already behind bars. You want to put yourself in more years and stuff. I feel like, because I seen Thug actually personally when he got out, random Target run and shit in the Valley. And I wanted to ask him, dude, like, at the end of the day, is it all worth it? Like, is it worth it for your family, the legacy that you really want in comparison to what you have? Some people don't know how to leave the past for the present, which blocks their future.
But you right. You have to peel that skin to create that new vessel. You gotta kill that old self.
Nothing wrong with keeping some of your past with you to stay street smart and everything, but you do get smarter as you go. You don't digress in what you're doing. I just feel like he I don't know, maybe he just didn't have the right people around him. I don't know. His situation is just his.
Well, speaking of past and future, I want to go a little bit about your past first, and then we're going to talk about the future. But your past, a lot of people, we know you SB Press, but how did you get started in this? Because outside of you being a host, I didn't know that you also was artist developer, manager. So how did you get into the industry, and then what was the steps that led you to where you are now as a host and having your own?
It was always fashion. Like, first and foremost, I was around a lot of artists. It was always like, man, like, dude, like, it came into like styling artists. Styling artists started off, and then it was just like, man, like, you guys don't actually know the business side of it. For me, I have the luxury of having family members that have been in the industry, worked in the industry. My grandmother, Cheryl Dickerson, she's worked with any and everybody you can think of. Michael Jackson.
She used to work with FUBU?
She's worked with everyone you can think of. For us, by us. But for me, it was also like being fascinated with being behind the scenes and working with those people that are already in it. So always definitely feeling like everybody is understanding but misunderstood. So how do I navigate and help you kind of like put that out there to the world? So it started very early. I want to say about like 18, 19, getting out of high school. I graduated 06, so don't let this baby face fool you.
I'm 09, so
yeah,
we 09.
Yeah, probably as the oldest person in the room. But it just came from a lot of friends who did not know or did not have the mental fortitude of what they want to do. So just a proper foundation leads up to proper execution. So me knowing, okay, you got to make sure your trademark, ASCAP, BMI. I started off small, and then I worked myself into like thinking of how do I figure out a way of getting paid to be myself. Everybody's getting paid to do something else for somebody else or anything like that. How do I get paid to be myself? So then I just started like how we're having this conversation now. I started putting my phone in between me and another person and having a real conversation. I have recordings from 2017, which pivoted me into podcasting. And shoot, the rest is history, but it's been a lot of trials and tribulations through it. From starting off with my first platform, which was called Compadres, then venturing into solo, which is SB Press, Express Yourself, and then now we have, Socially Acceptable, the show that humanizes influence the LA way. I definitely gotta make sure I say that. Corey will kill me. Shout out Corey the Queen, for sure. But it was always just being able to envision other steps that people couldn't. Like some people are too busy seeing just the beginning and the end. They don't understand the steps, the trials and tribulations. And with me, I have patience. I can give you all my patience and still have some. A lot of artists, they're, like you said, instant gratification. They're waiting for that instant thing. But if it comes that fast, it goes that fast. So what are you doing to develop yourself to have a longevity in this industry? So that means, really creating a brand outside of your music. That means personality, clothing. Even if you're into gaming, everything that you are as a person is a part of your brand. The more you show people, the more people will fuck with you. And that's what it all is. It's just like, going back to express yourself. How can I sit here and have somebody fully express themselves if I haven't done that with me? So it started off feeling like I'm the most understanding person, but the most misunderstood person. And creating a platform for people that feel that way, despite where you are in life, despite what profession you have. It's all about the person. We don't have a personal connection. The profession means nothing. So if the artist, getting back to the music, if the artist ain't really living the lifestyle that they talking about, we ain't gonna fuck with you. We gonna write you off. So like a lot of the people that you guys have displayed and stuff, I fuck with their music because I can actually see that they're living what they're showing. And that's what it is. Don't give me a facade and stuff. Give me the good, the bad, and the ugly, because that's how I'm gonna fuck with you and respect your craft. A lot of people just want to show the smoke and mirrors and stuff, and it's like, nah. In order to get somebody to really respect you and your trials and tribulations, you gotta show them. Each one can teach one.
You skipped something. You said you used to be a artist developer.
Yep.
And a manager.
Yes.
You went from starting off in fashion to being a host.
Yes.
Bring it back.
Let's go back.
I want to know who. Like, how many?
Tell us your heartbreak.
Yeah, tell us about some of these artists you managed. Like give us some of these experiences of the artist management.
Okay, so there is a specific name I won't say, but I'll give you guys an insight on this individual. Now, I come from a music background and everything as well because of my family members. This individual could have had a deal signed, everything, could have had all of it. The problem is I respect your background, but in the industry, if the biggest artist of your caliber, which I mean skin color, does not say the N-word, my nigga, I need you to not say that so you can actually get the bag. I had a white artist at the time, and he was great. I don't even say good, he was great. The problem is his background was, system kid, foster homes and all that, so he was around niggas. So it's just like, I get what you come from, but Eminem came from that too. Does he display that within like his verbiage? Not all the way. So like, how can we kind of like get to that point, but you don't lose your identity?
So he was saying nigga?
Yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Oh, nigga.
So
like to your face?
Like when I say,
like he said, what up my nigga, Press?
Like, yeah.
Oh, nigga.
So it was like, hey bro, I'm bringing you home. Like I'm bringing you home to the matriarch. I'm bringing you to my grandma. She literally told me after he left, I'll sign him. You just gotta get him to not say that. Because there's no way we can market that at all. I don't give a fuck if he's the only nigga, like he got a bunch of niggas with him. We cannot get him to we can't market him because that's not an identity that really fills him. That's the identity he's around. That's not him though. So some people it's not who you are, it's what you're around, and that's cool. But then at the end of the day, you go sleep by yourself, you die by yourself. So that's what you're gonna be remembered for.
But because you know what they gonna say, like, why you say that? Cause that's what I'm around. That's who I grew up with.
It's like when somebody
says I hear what your grandma
looking
said.
for somebody for That's
not
like,
you though.
Of it. It's not you. So just be true to you. And great artists and stuff like that. Like my big bro, Press Play, major producer for Convict Culture with Akon and stuff. Even when we had the Akon situation on the show, it wasn't even like, hey, big bro, this is what I got going. It's all about me working myself up for you to respect what I'm doing. I don't ask for anything. It's just respect what I'm doing, and that's it. That's all. Everything will happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Like, since you're talking about you have family in the industry and connect, like, you could easily like make a phone call. If you was like, I want to skip a couple of levels in the elevator and just go up a little escalator real quick.
Yes,
you can make a phone call.
Absolutely.
But you choose not to because you want to live. You want to create your own lane, your own path, your own name.
Absolutely. The best way I can say thank you for the legacy you started is by doing what I'm doing, working my ass off without asking you for anything. You're gonna respect my work, and I don't have to ask you for a handout. So like with me, everybody knows, like, head down, straight to work. For the most part, I'll probably ask you for some water, but more than that, honestly, I don't. I feel like the real respect is in the work that you put in and the connections that you make. I tell people all the time, like, if it wasn't for what we doing, we'll still be social people. I'm a social person, not social media. And despite what I do, that's the only reason why I have social media. But I'm a word of mouth. Shake hands and everything. What you see is what you get. And I just think that more artists, because somebody else said this, I think it was Casey Veggies, more artists need to kind of like connect with each other instead of gatekeeping situations and thinking like there's only enough space for one or two to eat. Everybody can eat. We just need to really collaborate with each other and say, hey, I want you to win, but I don't have to be a part of your winnings to feel like a winner. Everybody feels like in order for them to win, they got to be a part of that championship game and host up the trophy with you. Nah, I've been seeing y'all winning, and that's what makes me want to win. That's literally all it is. I see the hard work that's put in, so it makes me want to go and work harder.
Niggas want that part of that bag situation. That's what, if I ain't getting a cut, it be like, hey, Ruggo said shout out Press. Shout out Ruggo.
Big Ruggo, ain't one day boy.
Hey, answer the DM, because you were supposed to be on my show last Friday, Brody. You were supposed to be on if you would have answered the DM. But we gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there.
Quick question: what's your opinion on 1900 Road Rat? Did I guess it? Is that him?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. Great potential. We'll see where it goes.
So my answer to that question is, I fucks with that white boy. Only because he might say nigga, but that nigga gonna say cracker too.
He definitely mixing it both in. So you gotta respect it. That's why it's like I'm not
gonna lie. A line that I love by him is I don't need no white bitch. I'm already white hoe. I don't need no white hoe. You know that I'm white bitch.
He says nigga.
Yeah,
he does. Yeah. That's why I asked. I was like, "What's your opinion on him?" Because it's like, it's one of those what you shouldn't be listening to. But
I never listened. I never heard of none of his songs, but I seen that he was on the XXL freshman cover, right?
Yeah, and he was at Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Yeah, he did Rolling Loud this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I never listened to any of his songs, so should I?
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't know. That might be one of those
but he said, but why did they ever ask him why he says the N word? Is it because it's one of those situations where they be like, I'm around it?
I can't say I've seen interviews by him.
I haven't seen any of his interviews.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie.
But basing on his attire is just
and how he sounds.
No, he got me flushed out.
He's from Florida. And he got co-signed by Kodak Black too.
Wow. So yeah, he definitely
he's from Florida.
I think it's for they did the
he got grills too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he went in.
Yep.
No disrespect, but nigga, you should still know, you shouldn't have said nigga, but we're in a different age now, era, you know? Like Hispanics say nigga like hello.
Yeah.
I'll be in the room, I'll be mad. I used to get mad at the motherfucker, but it's just like now I just can't
that's my question.
Like that apocalypse.
How do y'all feel about, other cultures using the word?
I've been called niggas by Asians, Samoans, Mexicans. When I hear it from an Asian dude, it's cringy. Cause they like it's about to be ER, but they like switch to an A. The other ones it's nigga like they niggas, so it's like it's cool. But like Asians, you gotta watch. You know.
I had an Asian homie call me a nigga on the football team, but we was playing around, but we was fucking
Why is everything okay as long as you're on the football team? Like y'all grab each other, slap each other's asses, do all that shit.
I'm
and
the top. It wasn't like
it's cool. We were in football.
He still got
my teammate. I was supposed to grab his ass.
He still got slapped. He still got slapped in the head. Don't get me wrong, but it's like motherfucker, you know, but it was still ha ha he. You know,
at a very young age, I was on that T-Mac, fist bump, high fives. Nah, don't tell me good game at all. Nah, we can
do a good game up here.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be able to
No, but I do be in rooms where other races say. I do be in other rooms where other races say nigga, and it's just like.
And
I cringe on the inside.
Because I was gonna say the cringiest part is when they say it and they're looking at the nigga for the step of approval.
Yeah.
That's the thing though, but do y'all speak up? Because I feel like by staying quiet, you guys are like approving it.
But then also there's a moment to where we speak on it and then we're causing confrontation, which is fine. But they're looking for the nigga to cause confrontation.
Let's say I'm a white guy and I'm in here having a conversation with you all, and I'm just saying it, so none of you are gonna speak up.
No,
a white guy's gonna get spoken up out of 100 times.
I mean, that's what we're talking about.
But if you're like a Mexican or like if you're like Filipino or something like that, like.
I mean, Cambodians from Long Beach, you know.
Yeah.
All that type of shit. But it's just, but if you're a white person, 100 at a time, 100 out of 100, nigga. You say niggas gonna be like, what? You feel me? But if you're a Mex, like, because you don't want to be that person to make the room uncomfortable. Because I have done that.
They're waiting for the nigga to do that.
I have done that where niggas just let the whole fucking kickback would get shut down, or niggas want to leave because like, oh, the vibe is off now. No, vibe ain't off. I just checked your punk ass because I don't.
Have you ever been in a room full of like white people and accidentally said nigga and it just made it awkward?
No.
No, we know what time it is every room we step in. And so just as well as we have self-awareness, other people need to have self-awareness.
What room full of white people would you say
I know,
this
that's
in
a question.
Why are we in a room full of white people? Maybe it's business. Okay, well, if it's business, why are you saying this anyway? And then unless you got like a bunch of white homies and you just like, then that's just odd. You got a bunch of white homies?
I never. What
exactly? It slipped out.
What's up though? You in a room full of white people?
He's in a room full of white people often.
And they said something. I said to my man, oh shit.
You was in a room. You was the only nigga.
Yeah, go back to what?
You was the only nigga in a white room.
So I was working at DirecTV back then. We had like a meeting on sales or something. And so yeah, we landed our projected goal. And I'm like, oh shit, nigga. I said under my breath, but I didn't think anybody heard the shit. And everybody looked at me like,
why you say that at work?
I literally at work got a situation. It's funny. I have a Hispanic individual.
Yeah, y'all look at me like.
And every time he sees me, he's like, "Oh, what's up, my nigga?" But it's like you're waiting for me to be cool with you to say it. I'm like, "What's good?" The energy kind of goes down because I'm just telling you, like, don't look at me for a step of approval because I can't approve it when I'm not in the room. So carry yourself the right way so somebody don't punch you in the mouth. Because that's what happens. A lot of people run their mouths now because nobody's punching them in it.
No, in fact.
Right, what's cool about me?
But everybody's so quickly to fucking file an assault now. If you get sued, and like, especially with like me, like I trust. Back in the day, I'll slap the shit out your ass. Don't give a fuck. I would slap the what? Go! Like, I don't care. But now, since Str8 has been born and created in the platform.
What if it's an accident? Like, what if it's like a clueless spice out?
It's out there in the world in a way. I just can't. I have to be very.
It was intentional.
Strategic.
You know, the inner nigga came out.
But there's a lot of times out in the streets and niggas want to, you know, I hate when they want to say nigga and they say it nervously, like, nigga, yeah, I'm a nigga, what? Like, yeah, but.
Or like when a person will have a situation or encounter with a black person and you're the only black person in the room. and they're using you to kind of like justify their actions. Yep. Like, no. You were taught right and wrong from the beginning before you even met this nigga. So don't use this nigga to try to get you out of that wrong situation. Just make it right. Like, just make it right. And I think a lot of people need to think, we're in a world to where it's always think about myself before I think of someone else. The world will go around a lot more if it was, and it's just me, man, I think about you before I think about myself. And the same thing in return. Like, everybody needs to get out of this whole selfish lifestyle and mentality. Because if we thought about other people, then other people think about us, and then, it'll just be a lot more cohesiveness.
No, that's real facts. That's real facts.
For me, it's something that I've been uncomfortable with. I address it. But as of lately, it's like, this shit has gone so far. It's like, it's too much to address. Like, it's just become like a norm now. But I'm gonna always address the white person, they say it. But when it comes to like the Hispanic people, it's like they're not saying it out of malice. And then, like, you just gotta start catching on to, like, it's not out of malice, and just, instead of creating a situation and creating malice, is like, I'm not even gonna sit here and put myself in this predicament no more. Like, I already got used to the Asian saying, because, you got Asian Crips and Asian Bloods and shit like that. So it's like, you hear the nigga from them, it's like, you accept it from them. When you got the Hispanics that's from your neighborhood, and they say niggas, like, you hear from them, then it's like, so it's like, this shit just became like the new word to say at the, like,
it's a new greeting.
Yeah, so it's like, we gotta teeter on the effect of, like, the feeling of it. I can tell when you try to test it. Like, you for one, you trying to test it, and also you might be trying to get a stamp of approval in front of other people that you know, and say it in front of this one black person that's just in the room to make it seem like you cool. And it's like, oh, no. Like, you gotta test that. Like, you gotta stop that shit too. Like, you gotta catch the moments of when you can feel it, where it's just like you just trying to put on.
I remember.
I had to leave the room right away.
When I went to middle school and high school. I was east side of the valley. You feel me? Niggas, Hispanic. So nigga was like, nigga, what it do? You feel me? But I went to the school on the west side where it's Chatsworth, where it's white people and, like, just open other ethnicities. You feel me? So I had to learn not to say nigga after other words. Like, I had to replace nigga with
bro.
What up, bro? You feel me? Like, bro. Bro is the word. Like, definitely. Bro. I'm like, bro. Mama, I come home, bro. Bro, nigga. What? Like, bro, we chilling, bro. You feel me? Yeah. So I had to, as a nigga myself, I had to replace the nigga word in my surroundings, because I'm like, I can't be saying nigga all the time around these type of people, because I don't want to be looked at as the nigga, you feel me? Also, I don't want them to feel comfortable to tell me what up, nigga, or anything like that too. So I adjusted to them because I'm like, what up, nigga? They're like, what up, bro? So
this is something I'm sure everybody relates to. I'm from Compton. Period. Moved from Compton right before high school, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be even here to live. We moved to the IE. So with that being said, I was always coming back and forth. You guys ever transition somewhere else, and because you in that place predominantly, your voice and your talk changes and stuff, so niggas be like, oh, you ain't even a nigga no more. And it's like, I'm out here actually learning. So, like, when you come back to the hood, it's just a situation where I feel like you either code switching or you just ain't down no more. And it's just like, nah, it's just, nigga, I'm here every other day after school. What are you talking about? I'm here on the weekends after school. I'm making this long ass drive out here. But there's those moments where you move away or you move into a different area and they feel like you less of because of it, or your speech changes and shit like that. That's what happened with me. So
it happened to me too when I went to Orange County.
Yep, I don't know. You've been in Orange County for like a cool 10 years now. You still.
Yep.
Well, now the way that I speak is already structured. So it's
you
like
say it accidentally at home.
That's what I'm saying. The way I speak now is already structured. So, but I'm talking about back then. Back then, it was one of those things that when I first moved out there, I was out there, but I was going back to the city every weekend.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, it was a time where I'm just like in Orange County for probably like 3 months straight type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll probably go back to LA. They like, nigga, you talking proper? Like, why are you talking like that?
And he never went back to proper since.
I think that's just human nature, where you're gonna adapt to where you at, you know. Like you might move to Texas and you be there for five years. You might have a little Texas twang in your talk now. You feel me? In your vocabulary.
Yeah, I got a cousin that moved to Texas when she was like 12, and all of a sudden she came back when she was like 17 and she was just like, yeah, like it was just country. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Shut up, please.
It was like, I'm talking about the full on like draw. And like right now, she's still there to this day. So right now when she come back, she don't even notice that shit no more. I just be like, damn, you country as fuck. Like you sound like you grew up in a ranch when you got out there. Not even in the city. You went to the ranch, huh? Like,
do you have family members that are here, been here forever or for whatever? They go back and forth like travel purpose, so like a week or here throughout the months of the year, and they just have that accent from over there, but they've been over here. Because I got a cousin right now speaks as if he was just New Orleans raised and everything.
Yeah, I still know some. Yeah, I still know some people that got a New York accent, or you know. So, or even a overseas accent, you know, they can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
They can't get rid of that.
Yeah, like, when it's like a Nigerian accent, you can't get rid of that.
My homie moved out here from New York in the 5th grade. He still got a New York accent.
He still got that B too.
Yep.
I understand about you how you're saying your cousin got the New Orleans accent, just because I feel like everybody has such an accent out there that it's like it's hard not to catch on to it. Like when you watch like a 2-hour movie and it's all accents, you know, you want to come off speaking British and shit. I feel like it's the same thing when you're out in New Orleans. Yeah, you never watched too much Bridgerton or something?
Yep.
No, a lot of.
You know you haven't. I said that shit because I knew it was going to
I watched British
just a little. Just a little.
Huh?
I watched British.
Y'all studied Bridgerton?
No.
All right, cool. Yep, Bridgerton.
No.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Oh, no.
And you said,
I thought you said British.
I thought she said British.
I thought you said British. I was like, hell yeah, I watched British.
I believe you watched Bridgerton.
No,
What the fuck is that?
watching Holmes and Luther.
Okay, Holmes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Luther don't count.
Luther doesn't count. He's got a heavy British accent.
I know.
I watch a lot.
Put it on heavier too.
I watch.
Right.
Never mind. I'm moving on.
Wait, what's Bridgerton?
Before we move on, SB, what is your overall goal? Like, what is your overall goal like for the next 3 years? Like, what you want to do with yourself?
Damn. Okay, cool. You said 3 years. The first year is to continuously, because we just hit our first year with the Socially Acceptable, myself and Corey Renee. So really, continue that legacy that we're beginning. Put the network studios on the map even further. We got some big announcements that we did not make at the show. I'll tell y'all after this. But realistically, get this deal with Nike. Get some more branding deals going. I'm pretty much a walking billboard for a lot of people. So if you have a brand and you want somebody to kind of just advertise and showcase, I'm not, before we get into the contractual legal, ramifications, take advantage of me now because things change. And right now, again, like, I'm just all about helping people. So within the next 3 years, I look at just accomplishing more help. On Thursday, I have a speech that I'll be doing at West LA College. So I'll be speaking to the youth about content creation and stuff like that. And just helping any and everybody in any direction there is. I feel like I'm here on this earth within the gift from God and my purpose to be a vessel to connect people with other things. Again, I don't have to be a part of your winning to feel like a winner. I don't have to host up the trophy to feel like, oh man, I made it and I done it. Nah, seeing you win allows me to see it happening, and it just makes me want to go after it. So Socially Acceptable, more for that, more for Network Studios, more for Express Yourself, and just more life. Because this time last year, that would have been a different answer. I was fighting for my life. This time, full circle, I'm just fighting to continuously building the legacy that my life has been, blessed with. So, still competing, That was metaphorically when you started fighting for your life, right? It wasn't like you got hit by a car or anything. No, I literally, before episode 1 with Chuck Dizzle and DJ Head, I was coming out of a life or death experience. I was in the hospital for about 8.5 days. Ooh. And actually, I always tell this story and stuff because it's important to me, but if it wasn't for my sister, she got me a ticket to see Lil Russell. So that's when I experienced that change, that life change. And that's when I met one of my good homeboys, Humble 91. Shout him out. Shout out his music too. I gotta say this on the internet because I don't think people realize what we feel about them until we put it out there in the universe. But brother, you are bigger than any and everybody you helping. So if you can see yourself the same way you see other people, you'll be bigger or if not better than the other people that you see. And that's a lot of people we idolize and we look up at people, not realizing we still see eye to eye. We still the same. So regardless of where a person's at, they're only there because you haven't put in the work to get there. Patience and purpose. That's what it really is.
All right, respect to your journey, man. Keep getting your shit out here. I fucks with that heavily. I need to get some sponsors for a big nigga, you feel me? I don't know how to do that. You know, Nike, you know, New Balance.
Are you already in contact with Nike?
3 for $20.
Well, I have somebody in behind the scenes. Yeah, and it's so funny because I was with the individual last night that works with the Nike Run thing that they be doing. Mm-hmm. And she was like, yeah, you know, I'm sure when you have me on your show, they're going to be interested in who this person is and not knowing that you've been already making the steps. Like, I literally, all I wear is Nike SBs. Like, I don't wear anything else, and it's a purpose behind it. I've been like this since 10th grade. Pharrell was my guy. Everybody always asks me, how'd you get the name SB Press? Well, I couldn't take Skateboard P because that's Pharrell. So SB Press came into the hints, and I got my first pair of SBs in 10th grade. My cousin gave them to me, and shoot, we're talking years upon years ago. Again, I graduated in 06.
What's your favorite SB? Because the homie Bonnie Ocho and childhood friends, they went after it on like SBs, you know, from the Turtles, you know, Donatello's. I can't even name them. You get those are crabs, right?
Nah, these are the Hawaiis.
Hawaiis, okay. Yeah. Yes, no disrespect to any Crips, I didn't mean it, you know. I'm just saying. you know, the world is now these days. What did he just say?
I got what did he say? I got a confession, man.
For real.
I got a quick confession. I've never owned a pair of SBs.
Neither.
Never.
Neither.
You neither?
Neither.
Y'all messing up.
I'm not a shoe person. Like, yo, I need to get these dunks, these SBs. Like, I remember in high school, like niggas was spending like $50 on for like what the dunks. I'm like, hell no. You know, like I would never spend that much money on that.
If you check out Socially Acceptable on the set next to my Kobe All-Star jersey, it's a pair of the Nike SB Uncles. You can Google looking how much to see how much they're worth. It's not about that. I got this shoe because my uncle had passed away 11/11/2012. I haven't taken his chain off since then. This was his chain when he was born, so this chain is actually older than me. That's the reason why I got that shoe. Despite the rarity of it and how much and how people go crazy with it, it's just like I got that shoe literally as inspiration for my uncle, and literally I only wear them twice a year, on his anniversary and on his birthday. So like, a lot of people actually, like when it comes to the shoe game, have a purpose behind it. Don't just get it because you want to be, excuse my language, but there's some swag individuals and I could add the extra, but I don't want anything to get, you know, screamed and stuff. But like, there's a lot of people who only buy stuff because you like it. They don't even like it. So I often ask people like, dang, like when I see people with the Yeezys on, oh man, you from Kanye West? Like, nah. So then why are you buying a shoe? Oh, because society says this shoe makes me in a different tax bracket, so I'm looked at a different type of way. When it's like, dude, you don't even style those right. You don't even look good in it. You don't even know what you're doing. So now I'm gonna start giving out fashion tickets. I'm gonna be a fashion police, giving out fashion tickets to motherfuckers. Because it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, just have creativity and creative style that fits you. Don't try to fit in a box.
I definitely don't look at a motherfucker that got to wear Yeezy, but he got money. I definitely don't.
Man, we do fashion over here. I got a pair of ponies that I got.
Hey.
And you already know what growing up, you a class of 06, so you know. Growing up, ponies was the shit. I'm talking about these motherfuckers, probably $25. They lime green though. Nigga, I walk up to Once Upon a Time in LA, the festival and shit, walk up to RJ room and what you call it right there? What's his artist name? 7K, what's his name?
RJ's artist?
Yes. He hard. He sing melodic. Yeah, Siete. Siete, like, they see me walk up because you know I got the watch to match everything. Like I'm on it. So they like. So I'm walking out, they're like, man, what's those? I'm like, oh, these ponies. They're like, they can't even say what the fuck those, because they don't know. Like, these are so they're like, what's the ponies? Like, they like, I'm not sure if I should clown you or those are actually some type of shoes. Like, it was like that type of way. It's like, go do your research.
I'm like, go hit your Googles, nigga.
There's ponies, there's Chaconis, a lot of people, and then there's Procats. Like, a lot of people don't understand the depth of it because are you really into the shoe game because it's what you are, or are you into it because that's what everybody else is doing?
A lot, but right now in this era where we're in, this generation, it's all about the look. It's all about because everybody else got it. Let me have the same shoe. Like I remember, I hate going into a party and having the same shoe as somebody else.
Me too.
I'm like, oh, motherfucker, like, where was you in my closet, bitch? You
I'm
feel
glad
me?
you
Like
said that because that's why I wear SBs. Like,
you're not gonna really see.
You're not gonna see. You'll see everybody with 11 on. You'll see everybody with the Travis Scotts on. I don't know. Outside of here, have you guys seen anybody else with a Hawaii on?
Nope.
Hawaii SB. So like it's.
I have multiple people. Yeah.
But these came out in what 03, 04. You see what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like just make sure what you're doing it for you.
No, but when I see somebody with SBs, I definitely like. I have two things in my head. I'm like, those were somebody gave them to him, or like was like passed down to him, like a big brother, or they really into that shoe shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I only got like one pair of J's, and those are the grapes.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
The Great Fives?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you used to talk about Pony, right? Mm-hmm. Speaking of the Ponies, did y'all know the Blue Bucks clan member, DJ? He's into the horse racing. He bought a horse.
No.
What?
You feel
Dang.
me? So he's
big shout out.
You feel me? That's very huge, and that's like that's a step up in like in a different range of like from entrepreneurship to like owning a horse. Like like my dad and all that shit grew up on the ranches, and like I had a pony when I was a kid called Buttercup. You feel me? Real shit.
No. Wait. No, the guy from the Valley Line just said that he had a pony growing up. Buttercup.
Yeah. I
mean, his dad got a ranch.
And like you said, my pops right now, my pops in Norco has a mini ranch. He has 2 horses, but when I was growing up, we lived by ranches in Lakeview Terrace. It's about saddleback, so basically, it's about horses. So
that's hard. That's crazy.
I didn't grow up on a ranch or farm like that, but I was there the majority of my childhood. So I had a fucking pony that was born, and they gave it to my pops, and they gave it to us, and we called it Buttercup. And
Did you name it Buttercup?
No, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm just.
No.
What was wrong if he did name it Buttercup?
I'm just saying.
That was my favorite girl. No, that shit got put down. I was sad in the mouth.
That was the name of the horse on Half Baked.
Yes, it was. The one they fed popcorn to. Yes.
But shit, that's just dope as fuck to horse breeding or horse just racing or just horse owning a horse. Like, there's so much money into horse breeding, and that's to me, that's thinking outside the box versus a liquor deal.
Wait, so you know how to ride?
All that, yeah. Saddled up and all that, yeah. The only thing I don't know how to do and don't want to do is the little hoof shit. I don't want to like clean their hoofs and put
being a farrier.
Yeah, I don't want to put on new horse shoes.
Actually cleaning a horseshoe.
Yeah, I don't want to clean the horse. I don't like doing all that. Or the horse, like clean up the horse shit. That's the worst. It's the worst.
But I mean, it's maintenance. So you got
it's maintenance, but my body, but
we gotta go out there for some content one day.
Right. Yeah. So that's just crazy. But I know how to ride a horse. Yeah, get on up, motherfucker.
Let's do that.
Feel me?
I learned how to ride a horse with my uncle chasing the horse in the car, honking at it. Yeah.
But there's a ranch by my crib, my mom's crib, so we could go horseback riding. We could do lessons and shit if you ever need to.
I don't need lessons. I was good after that.
I'll take the lessons so we can make content. Like I said, we go out there and get content with these horses.
Horseback riding, that's just cool. The next day you ain't gonna feel good, but
I can't wait to see this goofy ass nigga on the horse.
I did.
I'm gonna see your hood ass nigga on the horse. Oh shit! Slow down.
I've been seeing it my whole life. We got Compton Cowboys, so I've been seeing it.
That's why I bring it back to that. Are you from that side of town?
We went to that one burrito place one time, and didn't the kids talk about?
John
he brought up his horse.
Yeah. I do Brother Crusade.
Somebody stopped by, asked for water for us. Remember?
He came one day with like cowboy boots. He was like, Compton Cowboys. Yeah, I was like, respect.
Shout out. One of the homies, he doing music and stuff like that, and I was thinking about going back into managing. He was an individual. I was thinking about it. He's a part of Compton Cowboys as well. But I grew up on the west side, so for me it was just like any place that I can kind of like touch bases on, despite where you from, where I'm, like all that stuff, where I'm from. it was all about, you play basketball? You hoop? All right, cool. Just trying to find a happy medium and shit, despite being on different sides of the tribes.
No, but you still right there though, because you're on the west side, but the forums ends over there, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys, you like still 5 minutes away from them, so you see them walking down the street
all the time.
On their horses.
And that was one thing too. Like, I appreciated, them bringing things that were far out to hood kids that don't see stuff. And that's what it's all about, like, giving people different perspectives of what they can do and make it out of.
I love being able to have that tell about Compton. Every time you talk about Compton, it's like you can sit here and be like, no, they have this forum area over there. I know y'all think it's just a gang called forum, but no. It's actually a forum that was over there from the beginning, and now it's still just residential for horses. But, it's not as big as it used to be, but that community is still very important.
Yeah, still
all of Greenleaf is becoming something.
You ever been to the Bill Pickett Rodeo?
I've never been to a rodeo. I've been to a rodeo.
You ever been to the Bill Pickett Rodeo in Pasadena?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about for sure.
Yeah. Well, when I went to that for the first time, Lord, stallions. And I ain't talking about horses.
I've been
stallions. When I first seen that shit, I was like, Mama, thank you. You feel me? And I said, every year I'm coming. Like, yes. Every year, just give me another ticket. I'm there. Cause I was just like, whoa. First time I went, I seen Stevie Wonder.
Whoa. What's he there for?
That's Why did you say that? I got a funny story about Stevie.
He wasn't singing the national anthem either. You feel me? He was there to watch the show.
My grandma's worked with him, so we went to see Earthquake. That's one of our favorite comedians and stuff. We seen him a couple years ago.
Earthquake 5.
And Stevie was there. Stevie's birthday. And I shit you not, as far as the distance we are, my grandma gets in that distance, and out of nowhere, Stevie's like, Cheryl, is that you? I'm like, nah, that's somebody making this shit up. I shit you not, somebody's making it up. And it's like, nah, I don't know what it is. The force that's in him is very strong, but he has this, I don't know if it's sick recognition or whatever, presence and stuff, but we weren't even close enough, I guess, for him to recognize.
I feel like people like that are able to hear how heavy someone's footstep is,
or
sense of smell. It's a gathering of it all. It's the sense of smell along with the foot patterns, how heavy it is. I think they sense all of that stuff. You gotta spend a lot of time with a person though just to be able to do that. So I feel like he spent some time with Cheryl.
Well, they did work in the
I did not want to put that was in my head. I didn't want him to give me the Ray Charles treatment.
No. Well, the best part is
the essence.
She worked heavily with the first lady that he was engaged to, so she did the artist development side with him. She does more so A&R stuff. So she worked a lot of with him behind the scenes and everything. As far as live and direct, nah. I can tell you about somebody else that she's been live and direct with, but
we ain't gonna put business out there like that. We ain't gonna put family.
We don't even know who the family is, so just
You should have not even said her name. You should have said some other name.
Stay tuned for this individual to be on my platform.
Look, it's not Cheryl Underwood, so nobody know who the fuck this person is.
Cheryl Dickerson.
No, you don't have to tell.
Why would you do that?
The best thing about it, so you can look up. But the best thing about it is they still won't know. I can still give you the blueprint. You still won't know.
That's good. I like that.
Shout out to Sam. This nigga said he had his own sea biscuit.
Hey, let him know. Oh shit. Ellie, did you see what happened today? What the courts ruled?
No.
Today, Karen Bass or ABC, they said today the highest court in the nation ruled that the White House and mass federal agents can racially profile Angelenos with no due process, snatch them up off the streets with no evidence, warrant, and take them away with no explanation.
So if you look brown, you sound brown.
Carla said this. Carla said
that's fucked up. I was wondering why he was like, Ellie, did you hear about this? I was like, oh, why is he specifically being like, Ellie, did you hear about this? All right, thanks. Yeah.
This is ice on
cool.
Right.
You already know. But also affects me too because my girl, she's Honduras and got
but she blonde and white.
But still,
she's a little wetter. Yes, she's a little wetter.
She can blend, but her personality and her tone. Nope.
No. But see, they're not talking to her. They're just looking at her. They look at her driving her car.
If they pull her over and say, "Hi, man, how you doing?"
What's the problem?
You know.
Not if they pull her over. If they see her driving her car. Her vehicle that you know that she drives, looking how you know she looks. You're telling me somebody's gonna be like, oh, let me pull over that Mexican and ask her if she has papers. Mind you, she's not Mexican, but you're telling me somebody's gonna do that?
Yes.
You full of shit. You full of shit.
I'm not. She could be walking out of fucking Costco. She could be walking out of Costco. She could be walking out of Target.
I have a friend.
She could be walking out of Lowe's. She could work out of Food for Less, and they can just pull up. They've been pulling up to
Costco, Target. You sound like you right there off Sepulveda in the valley.
Sepulveda. Paxton.
Yeah.
No.
There's a Costco and Target like.
That's downtown Sepulveda. Okay. I'm talking about like Paxton Costco. I'm in Pacoima. That's what they do.
So I'm gonna have to Zoom call in for these Mondays now, I guess. Because I'm not running that fucking risk. I'm gonna stay home. Thank you.
But also just for our viewers and people, let them know, like, watch out for your friends, your family. If you're a friend of a Hispanic or anything like that, look out for them. You feel me? If you open up your house if that needs to be done or something like that. Let them sleep in your car, your garage or some shit. Whatever.
What?
No, these motherfuckers.
If they come into their houses and shit like that, come to a nigga. They about to go knock on niggas' houses.
And they go to your houses for a reason. It's the catching people at locations outside of that it became the problem.
Okay. Are you talking about like pulling up like to Home Depot?
Exactly.
So you like talking about pulling up to like Home Depot and getting the people that want to do my
Home Depot, grocery stores.
The saddest situation
mostly it's grocery stores, bus stops.
I went to a graduation and stuff, and a child got taken before they were even able to graduate. So it was just like, damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So like the principal, he had like a really sad, it was a really sad moment, but he had an impactful speech. There was parents out there that weren't even able to watch their kids cross the stage because they were just out there making sure that everybody was good and just reporting everything to them. So we just gotta, just stay united. Regardless of any and everything, we all hurt the same way, we all bleed the same way, so let's just unite for each other because we build this together.
Most definitely, the same way that the Hispanics popped out for the blacks during Black Lives Matter. It's the same thing. We still gotta back them the same way, not just by protesting, by actually speaking up and letting people know and awareness and backing them for simple things. And the people that's coming out in these communities saying, no, we're not allowing that. I love and respect that. That's what's up.
Remember when we got racially profiled on our way to San Diego?
I was thinking about that when you first
That shit was hilarious. I was like, wow.
So we got pulled over by
you look like you're a dark, Dominion type Panamanian.
I'm the one.
Y'all don't stop. Mexicans are brown, okay? Mexicans are not white. Mexicans are brown.
No, it's the fact that a lot of people get paid to bring back Hispanics. So it wasn't about me being black. It was about the simple fact that there was.
He had a Mexican in the passenger seat. Yeah,
and this was apparently. Go ahead.
They thought you was transporting her.
I don't know what they thought. This is an unmarked police car. We're on a highway.
They pulled up.
This is like an all-black Explorer. No lights on the ceiling. None of that.
And I saw them on the right because I'm paranoid. So like I see a car, and when I see a car too much in my peripheral, I was like, nope, they're next to us. So I check, and I'm looking like this. I was like, that looks like an official vehicle, but it doesn't have like little spotlights.
They pulled over. They saw you talk like he's taking me.
I didn't look though.
Help!
He's taking me back to Mexico.
Like signs and stuff.
He's like, help! He's taking me back.
Point is, we got pulled over and everything.
Did they ask you all these questions? Like, do you know him? Do you know her? What's her name? What's her family's name?
I don't recall all of that, but I know that they didn't have a legit reason for putting us.
They didn't have proper cause.
No, they didn't have a legit reason for putting us over.
You know how usually they tell you like, oh, well, your tail light was out, or I pulled you over because you swerved, or I pulled you over because you were going slow, you were going fast, blah 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 blah. They literally did not tell us. And then when he kept asking, he was like, we can make this a lot more difficult than you think, and da 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 da. And I'm like, we really gotta go because we were on our way to pick up my mom from CBX. Like, so if you fly into TJ, it's cheaper. So she does that and then takes CBX across, and we pick her up from there. And it was, it was nighttime. It
was nighttime. It was like, oh, where you guys going?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? What's going on? It was like, dude, like, what's the reason for pulling us over?
Right.
We need to know what's going on. It was like, what the fuck? It was like,
and he kept saying like, we can
okay,
make
we're
this
not
a lot more
doing
difficult.
anything.
We're
I'm
being
on my way
nice.
to pick up my mother-in-law. Why are we getting pulled over though? Oh, well, we can make this a whole lot more difficult if you keep on asking questions. We're like, what the? All right, look, here's my ID. Here's my
registration.
There we go. There we go. I ain't got nothing else to say.
They asked for my ID, my shit. That's why I was like, okay, that's what you guys really wanted. You just wanted to see if I had an ID that you could scan. Go ahead, check it. I'm legal. Yeah.
And I hate that new shit where you can talk to the passenger.
Yeah.
That shit right there.
Oh, that's a new law?
Yeah.
And they take your ID and everything.
Yeah.
Register,
They can question the passenger. They can actually detain the passenger if they have the right probable cause. They didn't have any probable cause for pulling you guys over, though. I have an uncle who's a sheriff, so like my thing was making sure you find out what the probable cause is. If not, get their number.
And they weren't sheriffs.
That's
they
even worse.
They hopped on in like black suits. Like they had a black car, black suits. Like they have the badges and everything. They were legit officers, but I don't know what they were.
Type of division, yeah.
Anybody get pulled over with me, I'm gonna say, yo, just act deaf. You're doing sign language, my nigga. Don't act retarded, just act deaf. Not retarded, deaf.
When my dad got caught, the guy that he was driving with didn't know that he was illegal. So like, if it wasn't such a serious situation, it would have been hilarious, cause that's how he found out.
I'm like, just act deaf. I'm like, yo.
He was like, you're not.
And the person he was with, he was the boss. He was with his employee.
I feel so bad. Yeah.
So the employee driving him back from like San Diego, and they get pulled over, and they get caught. And he finds out in that moment that his boss is not even legal.
Yeah.
And he gets taken away in handcuffs and shit. He's like, damn, I don't even know what the fuck to tell people.
I feel so bad. Years later, we ran into him, and he was like, yeah, they investigated me for that because they thought I was transporting an illegal and da-da-da-da. I'm like, I'm so sorry. But at the same time, you had a very nice new car. You decided to use your 1990-something Toyota. Like, you should have taken your regular vehicle. You might have not gotten pulled over. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit looked like a traffic car.
For some reason, apparently, he took like a really old car because he's like, it's better on gas mileage. And my dad's like, damn, we're getting pulled over.
Her dad chose him because he had the old car.
No, the new car. He chose him because he had the newer car.
So he's like, I'm gonna ride with him.
Because I drove a 92 Celica, so he was like, girl driver, but old car, or new car, but you know, okay, male driver, but
the day of, he brings out the old car.
Yeah, with an empty trunk, nothing in the trunk. The whole car looks clean. It looks like they literally bought this shit specifically to go and do one of their runs. Like, yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah, it looked bad. It's all good.
All came out good though. Thank God, everything worked out.
Yeah, everybody's safe.
Yeah, her dad's legal now.
My dad's a citizen. Proud.
Her whole family legal now.
That's why I asked because they thought you might be trying to take over a prostitute back over the border or something. You know, no disrespect, not like that. Not like that. That's why not like that. It's like, oh, I'm about to take.
He said not like that. They probably thought you were with a hooker, but not like that.
I'm not calling you, but I'm saying.
Who the fuck was he with that was a hooker then?
I'm just saying, like, as the police and you looking over your shoulder and stuff.
I wasn't that close to the border to be. I was like at the in between. I was still probably like 45.
We were by where's that fucking checkpoint? Yeah, we were San Clemente.
A little bit past.
You know, they like, but it didn't happen to me like that. I got.
This boy said I look like a hooker.
I didn't say that. She taking it to
You said the person you were with probably made you look like you were transporting a hooker. The person who was with
not
me.
Look, but y'all said it. Y'all didn't. They didn't give you a reason for getting pulled over.
Baby, you're not
then you said you looked over.
Tell them I look like an illegal, not a hooker. What the fuck?
You looked over your shoulder. I knew
for real.
An illegal. You taking? He went to Mexico. He got back from the border.
But we were on our way to the border.
We were coming from here to San Diego.
I thought it was the opposite.
They're going to pick up their moms.
I thought it was the opposite.
This nigga got a legal business hat. That's all he thinks.
I thought it was opposite.
It wasn't because she was brown with red hair.
It's not because she was Mexican. It's
No, he got pulled over. But never mind.
We had robes on.
For real. Just like here.
We have
These robes, for real? Mine's Hufflepuff.
Okay, guys, don't know. That could have been your, you feel me?
Get the fuck out of here, Bankhead.
This nigga throwing shots. He think he like hooker.
For real, I look like a hooker and want to wear a bathrobe. Damn.
It's way out of proportion now.
Man, you set yourself up for that one. I'm just saying that.
That hooker's a Hufflepuff.
What is his, Gryffindor? Or Slytherin?
Over here with the Slytherin stuff.
Oh, what's your riddle?
Raven, because you just created what we need to do.
Oh man.
One looks like a hooker, but really
just from y'all, it was just from how y'all was describing the story.
Oh no, I get it. It was the shot that you took about his girl. Got it.
Damn, just because I said your girl looks white.
We wasn't being
fucked
disrespectful.
up. Damn. I said she looked white, not like a hoe. Damn.
I wasn't thinking
For
about
real. One of those retaliatory. You know what?
I wasn't thinking about that. That's cool.
Marinating.
But like I said, it was just from the way they was explaining the story and how they got pulled.
Wait, we're gonna start talking about why you so light skinned too.
Genetics.
DNA.
I don't know. Last time we brought it up, he got mad. I don't know why, but I know bringing it up makes him mad.
DNA.
Oh, DNA. Oh, got it. Yeah.
What? I'm lost.
It was one of them Ken and Kel moments. Light skin. You feel me? That's all it was. Like we said again, light skin. Like what the fuck did I do? But anyway,
That's further than light skin. This nigga, take your head off. This shit's still curly.
His hair is better than our son's hair, and our son's hair is half Mexican.
This nigga shit's still curly.
Come on, take your head off. Go ahead.
The day's over with.
Go ahead.
You know how niggas wet their hair and they can get some curls.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
But 3 hours later, it's fluffed up and there ain't no more curls.
my hair still. My hair.
My son's hair don't stay down like that.
My hair fucked up. Yeah, I got curly hair. That's okay.
DNA.
Your son hair would just be like this.
DNA.
DNA.
Alright, y'all ready?
Genetics.
Yeah, we ready.
What is it?
Alright, so this gonna be a challenging one. I move forward with no regard for you. I heal wounds and create them in the same breath. You can't stop me. Only decide how to spin me. What am I?
Time.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
last
say
part
that.
gave it away.
Yeah.
When you said the spin part, yeah.
What's the next one?
Yeah, you got another one? We stumped your ass this week, nigga.
I love how he says we like he solved one of the riddles so far.
Another.
We. This is a we versus red eye types moment.
That's a great clip. You seen that pause? That nigga said, we.
Alright, here's one more. You hide me from others, but I shape everything you do. I feel like punishment, but I started as a wound.
But I started as a what?
Wound. Yeah.
A what?
A wound. Like
Wound. Oh, wound. Got it.
A baby?
no.
Damn, that's a very negative outlook on children.
A wound.
Oh, a wound. Oh, like a scar. Gotcha.
That's crazy.
Say that shit again, nigga.
You hide me from others, but I shape everything you do. I feel like punishment, but I started as a wound. What am I?
Birthmark.
No.
A side piece?
Illegal business.
Scars, trauma, secret.
He's gonna give you scars.
Depression?
No.
Okay, I was guessing. I already knew that was.
Read it again.
You hide me from others,
Okay.
but I shape everything you do. I feel like punishment, but I started as a wound.
Insecurities?
No.
Past.
Nope.
Change the camera. Just
It's
get
not
something
trauma because that was last year. No. I don't got it right now. I don't got it. Yeah. Trauma was last week, so it's not that.
It's not insecurities in that realm.
Not depression?
Sam said conscious. No.
Hell no, Sam.
That's a good one.
Conscious was a good one? Did conscious make you... Hell no.
No, I'm saying this
Conscious
riddle is a
doesn't
good
start.
one. Not that answer. Not that answer. Survey says.
Good answer. I swear.
For real, man.
All right, say it again, man. Say it again.
Got one more.
Slow. Say it slow.
Alright. You hide me from others, but I shape everything you do. I feel like punishment, but I started as a wound.
Greatness.
No.
Pride.
Sacrifice.
Nope.
Damn, it's not pride.
Guilt.
Started in the womb.
Started as a wound.
Started as a womb.
That's an injury.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my sports.
I mean, guilt is one of the words that's close to it.
You said what?
Guilt is the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
That's what I just.
Guilt. Closest thing to guilt.
Bloodline? No.
Empathy?
No.
Envy?
No.
Hell, envy?
Remorse? Regret?
Guilt. What's close? Then it would be
remorse.
So
Okay,
let's think
what
about
in your
like what.
past
So somebody
scars
gets
you
hurt
to
in
where
basketball
it shapes what
and
you
they
do.
leave a wound or a scar. Like what is?
It's not that type. It's emotional. It's.
I left everything on the floor.
All reels are not literal. All reels tied to emotion, thoughts, all that. So the words are not literal.
So what punishment shapes your day to day?
What was that?
Or
Disappointment?
shapes what you do? Disappointment's a good one. Disappointment? No? And it's like guilt.
When you say
insecurity,
guilt,
I said no. I said no.
Bloodline.
And we said no to regret, right?
You was better off with the laughing emojis, nigga. Shit.
Damn, this is a good one.
This is hard. That ain't hard. This is a good thought.
So far, regret and guilt are close. So what's close to regret and guilt?
Regret and guilt. Shame.
Shame. There you
Shame?
go.
That's
it. Shame from others.
Hide your shame.
That feels like the punishment.
I'm not
You saw his answers, nigga?
No, I didn't. I can't see shit.
The engineer did not got two.
Out of one eye. You
Hey,
really
check
said,
this out.
did you see his answers?
I didn't want to point that out, but
What the fuck?
But hey, check this out. We got that nigga tonight. You feel me? We stumped his ass. Do, 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 do.
Twice.
Yeah.
That's tonight.
Yeah. Shout out Rasheed behind the boards. You feel me? Engineer got both of them tonight. Quickly too.
Yeah. Good job.
You know, I wasn't thinking about Shane. Shane wasn't even on my mind.
Oh, I'm gonna come back with some tough ones.
I don't think you got a choice at this point. As fast as he answered that. Yeah.
We there though. They said, what you said, habit. That's not bad.
Sam, that wasn't a bad one, Sam. I'm not gonna clown you for that one. That wasn't a bad one.
Yeah, you said this one's tough. Yeah, that one was kind of tough. But shout out Rasheed. He came through in the clutch.
I haven't got one yet.
Me either. So we on the same boat. But we got this tonight.
Yep.
Oh, is it a team effort?
Like I said, it's we versus you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we got it. We didn't ever say
Somebody got it.
We didn't say. You feel me? We didn't say. We gave up, red eye.
Yeah, it was one week where we had to get an answer from him, right?
Yep.
So we want.
It was more than it was like twice or three times I tried to get the answer from him.
It was the first three.
Time out, nigga. And that was just the first night, nigga. After that, nigga, after everybody night,
Mickey got one.
after the first night, we kept
That nigga was sitting in the corner eating that chicken like.
Yep.
Shout out to Kirby's kitchen.
Yep.
He was in that corner eating that chicken like. Say that again.
I got it. That's it, bro. Hey, episode 17 was fun as fuck.
I had a good time.
Shout out SB Press, man, for pulling up.
We had a good time.
Man, I would love to do this again, but also I gotta say, y'all gotta keep doing this. Keep doing what y'all doing, because it's bigger than even what you guys imagine it to be. I see this as being the modern day version of Basement, where you're really actually divulging into the person despite the profession. So like, keep doing what y'all doing, man, because it's like this is what's needed for the city, but also for everybody. So
Keep doing what you doing.
I ain't got a choice. I can't not, can't stop, won't stop.
You know, I appreciate for the Patron, but also shout out to Shoe Pugs again, for also for the socks and donations for us tonight. You feel me? That's love. You know, give out your spiel one time. Where they follow you at? Where they tune into your next episode?
Absolutely.
You know, let us know what's going down.
So, Socially Acceptable just dropped an episode today.
Let's go.
With Harmony, super duper producer. Myself and Miss Corey Renee, we are doing this not for us, but for you guys, to show that humanizes the influence the LA way. Shout out to all our proud sponsors and the ones that are be working themselves into it too. You can find me on Instagram at SBPress _, because the first one got hacked. When they hate you because they ain't you.
You know you popping if that happens.
They hate you because they ain't you.
I'm still waiting for a fake Bankhead profile. I need that.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
I don't want that.
You
Okay,
don't want
never
that.
mind. I'm good then. I got no enemies really. Then. Good.
Somebody made a fake Sneaks profile. I was like, you cheating?
What?
Exactly.
I ain't worried about that. Like I can cancel that real quick.
That's the one he talks to bitches
what?
Oh my god.
Bitches look for his Finsta. You'll be able to reach him there.
On a professional level, like the artists I've worked with, it was the hassle with that one was the fake pages was actually asking the fans for money.
Oh yeah.
And
that's wild.
Yeah, so luckily some people was coming back to the real page and was like, hey, is this you asking for money? Or people knew me and was like, hey, is this your people asking for money? And it was like, no, that's not his page. You know, so was able to go back and clear that up.
That's exactly what
But
happened.
also what she said, like you don't want that where she think you got a Finsta.
Your fake page was asking niggas for money?
So what they did was they hacked my page, and instantly from there you had access to thousands of people. So from there it was the person just instantly like, hey, I need this, when you're not realizing like I'm the giver. So like there was no one that like there was a couple people who like, dang, if Preston's asking, he must need it. But Preston's the giver, so he never really asked. So like the person was asking like family members and everything. It's like, oh, I need this money for this cousin, and it was like you're DMing that specific cousin that I supposedly need the money for. So it was just a bunch of extra BS and stuff. But for me, it's just like, man, they can't take what's truly you.
That's real.
You ever had the opposite where you thought it was a scam, but your family member was really asking you for money?
Nah.
Really?
Because for me, it's like, just like how my mentors and everyone was like, oh, if I knew Preston, yeah, I would call. So to be, and this is another thing I want to tell artists too. Don't just use social media one way. Check your DMs. Check your DMs. Don't just post and be like, I don't have time to. Trust me, you got time for everything when it comes to social media. Don't be faking the funk. Check your DMs. Check your DMs. You check for all the other wrong stuff. Check for the right reasons.
Check your DMs.
I don't check my DMs at all. I'm horrible.
You may miss an opportunity.
I don't check them at all.
Maybe.
I'm horrible at social media.
I usually clean out my requests like once a week to make sure it's somebody that didn't have that had my page, but like I don't follow them. Like they send me a message, so I just check my requests like weekly.
You got to.
It's crazy because if we're managing somebody's account, we'll make sure to check all the messages, all the requests, all the hidden, all that other stuff, right? Even the stuff that's spam, just to make sure that nothing's like falling through the cracks or whatever the case. But for mine, I got people who are like my cousin. My cousin hit me up and I saw a freaking a message from him, and I was like, oh shit, this from 3 years ago. Oh my god, my bad, cousin. Like, how have you been? Whatever. Sorry I didn't see this, but I hope you're doing well. He responded another paragraph. I was like, I'm not going back to that. So I still haven't gone back to that message since. That was about
Thank
like
God
6 months
he wasn't
ago.
holding his breath for 3 years.
I don't. Yeah. I'm so antisocial. That's why I'm like,
Is it antisocial or is it selective social?
Nah, she's
It's
antisocial.
antisocial.
Like 85.
I barely hang out with him.
I'm gonna say 90%. 90% of her stuff on her page is probably done by
posting
me.
him. Yeah, he posts me.
I do the posting on the story. I do the posting on the page. Like I'll be sitting there waiting for her, like, and she'll just be like, "I'm gonna get to it," or "I want to," and then she won't do it, or she'll get to a point of actually finishing what she's gonna post, and then be like, "Man, never mind." And it's like you just.
Because I'll be like, this looks stupid, or like this looks corny, or like this is fuck that. This isn't really me, and then I'll no.
Not realizing,
but you know
what's
funny? She'll say the opposite to her artist, but you gotta post.
And that's the thing though. And even if I'm managing an artist profile, I'll absolutely check everything. I'll make sure that the posts are scheduled. I'll make sure that the caption gets all the fucking energy put into it that it deserves to be had. But if it's for me, it's like it's me. So if you meet me in person, do I not give that off?
That's what I say as well. Like,
so I think it fits me perfectly.
In person that you put on the internet.
Exactly, and I'm antisocial.
Like,
I'm
all
both.
the time.
Yeah.
There's so many times where you come across a person and what you see is not what you get, and it's like, dang, like this was that make or break moment. This could be that that first impression, and it doesn't go the way that it should go because they're not what they portray themselves as.
Hey, Sam asked where can he get some SBs from?
Oh, well, hit my boys up at Shoe Pugs. Literally, you can go on their Instagram. There is no like walk-in; it's appointment only. So yeah, set up an appointment with my boy Jimmy. I literally just walked in there today though. So but yeah, definitely. And not even just shoe pugs and stuff. Shout out Till Inglewood. That's another proud sponsor. Another proud sponsor. I can't tell.
Treat it like treasure
all the time, man. We got some stuff going on. He just came out with some new tees. I'll be working on a photo shoot for them really soon. A lot of things on the way. Again, my passion and my purpose is helping everybody because that helps me. That's what.
That's what. Episode 17, ladies and gentlemen. Sneaks and them. Where they follow y'all at?
You can find me at JustEliG. That's JUSTELIG on all platforms.
You can find me at BTW Sleeks with a Z. Or follow our business page BTW_entertainment.
The Voice.
You can follow me on Instagram at SBRE_MF. And you can catch me on Twitch at Shot by Red Eye, all one word. And tune in for tomorrow. I'll be streaming on Twitch Live. So, tune in, join the game. I'm gonna be playing whatever the fuck y'all wanna play. Like, just give me suggestions in the chat.
But don't forget, he's doing this Twitch gaming because it's for a respectable cause. So make sure y'all tune in for this. Spread the word, share the word. Also donate or tell others to donate if it's possible. But this is for a great cause, which is
Stop Soldier Unliving. The donation link is in my bio. All you gotta do is click the little thing and just donate. However much you feel like you want to donate.
A lot of people deal with unaliving situations with their family, or people that want to do it and didn't actually fully succeed but actually attempted to. So a lot of people know how much it affects your family, not just that person, but your family, but also keeping account to that person. So please, this is an awareness thing that's going on right now, and he's doing it in the name of gaming. So please, for the research, for everything that goes on with this, tune into the stream, his Twitch, and also donate if you can.
Yeah, we're gonna be holding some gaming contests at the headquarters too throughout the month. So tune in for that shit. I'm gonna make a flyer whenever we get a day set, and come through, bring your own controller, bring your own weed, bring your own drink, and we go play some Madden, some 2K, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. We getting it on in this motherfucker.
Okay. Major respect to that as a person who's overcome what you're actually working that for. So I commend what you're doing. It's real out there, so just check on people. You never know what anyone's going through, but also gaming does help people connect more. So keep doing what you're doing, brother. I'm supporting it.
I do it in honor of one of my uncles committed suicide back in 2018, and then a good friend of mine who's a Marine vet lost his life last year. So I'm doing it both of them.
That's dope. And I guess I whooped his ass.
What was the final score? Who was the final score?
Nah, so what was the final? It was like 50 to 70.
Notice how there's a lot of words before the final score.
No. Like he said, remember the first game, right? The first game we played.
So I played like
he was whooping my ass, right?
It was like 48-17 before the half.
He was whooping my ass like the first game. Then second half, sparked the blunt. I was like, it's back. I'm back. I know what to do now. You feel me? And I locked in and
I start understanding now.
I started whooping his ass. You feel me? So the first game was 70-20. You dig? So then
we talking Madden or 2K?
Madden.
That sounds like 2K scores. That's what I was saying.
Madden. So
I got 100 points on somebody.
Then we got our ass whooped on. We played together online versus somebody. We did halves and halves. We got our ass whooped. Somebody killed our ass with Lamar Jackson because he don't know how to stop the run. You feel me? Derrick Henry killed him.
He's more like a secondary user pick type person,
somewhat,
or a D-line person, never a linebacker.
Computer play type person.
My D-line is not even like. They're just.
I actually start off on defense, like on a line. Like my person, I'm not playing with a corner. I'm not playing with a safety. I'm playing with a lineman.
That's why I'm really doing. I'm trying to push through.
How you play with a lineman? Know how to stop the run.
Yeah.
Bruh, these niggas is like
linebacker for sure. I play with linebacker, but anyway, second game we played,
and he's like he'll tip over and like spin and like keep running.
Second game we
like,
played,
what the fuck on?
The score was 81-17.
81 to 17.
And we picked random.
We picked a random
I picked
team.
the Cowboys.
And I had the Dolphins.
Oh man.
81 to 17. It was a long game.
Was balling that
This sounds like just Hail Mary passes or like one runs like.
Nigga.
Like 90-yard, 80-yard
Stretch.
runs. Oh, stretch plays, yeah.
A stretch or a play action.
And then basically you're no huddling it, and then you're
do the same shit over.
Just depending on what his defense. Yeah. Read the they're stacking. All right, cool. We're gonna do a quick slant, real quick.
Easy, but not even that.
Nah,
it's
all
Madden. Same play.
Play all Madden over here.
I used to be like that with toss.
I did 2 plays with this nigga the whole game.
2 play and my whole thing I couldn't even stop this shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh shit.
Sound like the Cowboys.
Pretty much. No, it was good. It was good though. But yeah, make sure y'all tune in to Red Eye's 100-hour gaming segment that's going down this whole month. Make sure y'all donate for the cause because it's a great cause. And if you want to just pull up and have some fun and do that, hit that nigga in the DM and get that shit going. And drop your gamer tags too. That's how we connecting too now these days.
Yeah, and I'm taking y'all gamer suggestions. I'm just downloading. I just been downloading random shit all day. Like play a game, download some random ass game because the Game Pass give me free fucking games. So it's like whatever's on there.
Hey, but it's your boy Bang the name, Str8 Trunk Radio. Make sure y'all follow us, subscribe, like, share. Str8 Trunk TV on YouTube, SODTR_ on Instagram. Straight PodN is the new IG page for the podcast for the clips that we're gonna be producing. So make sure y'all follow up. See y'all next week. Check Dizzle up in the motherfucking house next week. Right. Episode 18, but 17. My man SB Press, you feel me? Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for the gifts. Keep doing what you're doing for the culture. Keep grinding and keep elevating yourself, my man. And I appreciate for allowing us to be part of the journey as well. You feel me? So
I'm glad to be a part of y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to Chat. Chat, love y'all. You feel me?
Watch your mouth.
Oh, that Cowboys. Sam talking about he gonna check out those Hawaiis you talking about.
Oh yeah. Y'all gonna die watching now. I got a Super Bowl.
Hey, we out though. 17. We out. See y'all next week.